Hi, everybody. Spooky Halloween tonight. I was going to put pumpkins up behind me, but nah, too much work. Guess what I am right now? Well, I'll tell you what I am right now. And I have another costume. So it's everybody else who's going to be on the show. And wait till you see BK Blaster's costume. Exciting. So stay tuned. Don't want to miss it, folks. You don't want to miss it. Okay? Stay tuned.
Check this.
All right, well, here's the thing. I'm wearing this, and we're going to find out what everybody else thinks I am. Then I'll tell you what I am. So Lee Boom Boom Bailey, of course, is who I am. And now we bring in dun 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 dun. Hello, Darth.
Luke, I am your father.
I love it. I love it, Darth. It's awesome, man. Cool, Daddy.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Come to the MoreJoy side.
That's right. Yes, I'm coming to the MoreJoy side. Can I use the Force?
Yes, you can.
Hey, Darth, with your major abilities, can you tell what my costume is?
A buccaneer.
No, I'm a bandwagon jumper.
A what?
Bandwagon jumper.
Oh, Lord.
I have another costume for later in the show. So anyway, but no, this is my costume right now. Bandwagon jumper. Go Tom Brady. You're going to help us win the Super Bowl. Woo! Get out of here.
And that might happen.
Yeah, right. Bunch of bandwagon jumpers. They're going to get,
No,
they won't even make, well, they might make the playoffs because of the extra player teams, the extra teams. So, hey, Larry Davis, my cuz, he's joining us tonight for our Halloween show. Larry Davis, my question to you, my friend, is what are you going to be for this All Hallows Eve, Earth Day? Tura says, hi, Darth. And Tura's already gone over his limit on how many times he's allowed to comment. Tura invited me to tune in tonight. What do you mean Pat, I invited you to come on the show. How about that, Mr. Pat Malone? Let's start with me, Mr. Patrick J. Malone. That's not what I used, though. I used a Pat Malone Facebook. Anyway, yeah, Pat, you're welcome to come on the show at 8 or 8:30, Bill. What are we doing inviting people on when? I mean, Darth.
The Force, and they can come on at between 8:30 and 9.
Between 8:30 and 9. Roger that. 10-4. That's the other thing I could have been. I could have been like a police car dispatcher. 911, what's your emergency?
And you
And
know
where
what?
are you calling from?
You know what?
What?
It's hot as hell under this mask.
Well, take it off then.
Darth doesn't take off his mask, though. I can't see S.
Well, you can be Bill again. Just put your Darth back on when everybody else comes back on.
All right.
That's what I would suggest.
Go to you, and I'll see if you can disappear.
Oh, okay. That's right. Sorry. Well, Darth, thanks for joining us from Alpha Centauri 3, and we'll be talking to you later. All right. So there's Darth leaving Alpha Centauri 3, and we should be able to just let me make some adjustments here. All right, there we go. Darth's gone. Hello. Uh-oh, it's a stormtrooper. How did you get on? Did you get left behind? Did the bus leave you behind, the stormtrooper?
Where's Darth? Where'd he go?
Darth went. He's at Alpha Centauri 3. You should get on the bus. Well, now we're going to see if we can make a couple more adjustments. I don't know why you guys are watching. We're ridiculous. All right. No, I do know why. Because you love us. That's why. Please comment and like and share. We would love to know who's watching. We got lots of people coming on tonight, and they're all going to be in costume. So you must tune in. And Bill, when he gets back, we've got all kinds of fun stuff to talk about here. Stuff that's related to Halloween, some stuff that's not, but it's still going to be fun stuff to talk about. And I'm going to take my bandwagon hat off right now. And yeah, we'll put that on later. Kind of hurting my head. And no. Hold on. Who's here now? No, I thought it wasn't going to come in.
This is the way.
Boba. Is this Boba?
I am not Boba. I am Mandor.
You got... Oh, my God. When did it come today? Obviously.
This is the way.
Mandalorian. Hi, Mandalorian. How are you?
This is the way.
This is the way. The Mandalorian way. That's very cool. I'm glad you're with us, Mr. Mandalorian. In fact, 10 o'clock tonight, your new episode for season 2 comes on. Yeah.
Everybody needs to watch.
I will watch you, Mr. Mandalorian.
Have you watched my first season?
Yes.
What did you think?
I watched it. I thought it was outstanding. I thought it was outstanding, and I went out and bought myself a drone to protect my house. Because those drones are pretty badass unless you come in.
Your Baby Yoda.
You know what? I almost got me a Baby Yoda, but I guess I didn't want to upset you, so I've left the Baby Yoda where it was.
You need a droid.
I do need a droid. What did I say?
I think maybe you said that.
I thought I said.
You want with the multi-gun that spins around.
I love it. Like and I figure what?
Like a droid Gatling gun.
Exactly. Awesome. Yeah, but he's no match for you, Mandalorian. No siree.
I am the way.
You are the way. This is the way. Well, Mandalorian, it's great talking to you. Listen, if you're looking to follow, if you're following or chasing after Darth Vader, he went to Alpha Centauri 3. Actually, he's dead. But anyway, moving on. I'm going to go and knock you off and hopefully try and tune in to BK Blaster and get him on the show because he's got lots of material for us tonight. Let me see if I can get him in. This is the pass card. I'm going to put it in the slot, and hopefully we'll get BK in. Okay. And there he is.
Man.
Hey, BK. Nice cape you're wearing tonight, buddy. Hey, did Mandalorian come with anything besides the helmet?
It has the costume. This lights up.
Oh, it does? That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think you ought to do the same.
I got to tell you.
Yeah.
It's hot as hell on this thing.
Well, take it off.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm having my dinner made while I'm at it.
You need to walk around the neighborhood with your Darth Vader on.
Oh wait, well, we did our church trunk or treat for the kids.
Yeah.
Never asked little kids showed up. Let me tell you. But we have our little R2D2s that we deliver the candy on. Oh,
Sweet.
oh.
Who had an R2D2?
Oh, one of the people I'm with.
That's
when
awesome.
our church he's got an R2D2 about yay big, and he just drives over. He's got like a little bucket on top of his head. And he drives over the kids. They can pick candy up when it comes back. It's actually kind of badass. All right.
That's cool. BK, how you doing, brother?
Busy. And dude, it's getting cold out. I mean, fall weather.
I know it is. I know.
Fall is here.
Were you wearing your Darth Vader stuff? Were you wearing a Mandalorian?
Actually, underneath my mask, I was pretty comfy cozy.
I bet you were.
Yeah.
How come you weren't all dressed up in Mandalorian?
Huh? I transfer. I mean, I went back and forth.
That's cool.
All right, let me put my headphones on. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, so we have all kinds of good stuff tonight. What?
Look.
Hold on. I'm making my glasses on. Wait a second. Nice.
She put the smack my head.
That's her. Because she married to an 18-year-old. So
Patrick Malone. I'm still watching through though Lee. Okay, so Pat can't come on, but he's going to be watching the show tonight. So that's cool. Okay. Tora said hi, Darth. And Tora has gone way over his limit of messages. We had a talk, and I thought it got through, but he didn't listen.
That's fine.
But that's all right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so let's get to the stuff. All right, so something that's near and dear to our heart. Virginia High School sports will get the okay to start in December.
Cool.
So it's going to be – they'll do championship plus a schedule. So I think it's basketball. It's a lot of the indoor sports at first, then football, all that. Football, lacrosse is the second phase, and then they'll have the spring sports will be the third phase. So it's good that these kids will be able to start. So it says the number cannot exceed the lesser of 50% of the occupancy load or 250 people. For sports played on the field, attendees are limited to 250 people per field. But they have some stuff. Boys and girls lacrosse, where face-off or draws will not happen. One big change will be boys and girls lacrosse. The face-off or the draw will not happen. There's no tip-off in basketball. That will start with whoever gets the ball first. For lacrosse, you know,
that's a kickoff, and it doesn't matter.
They're probably not doing a kickoff. They are going to do.
Not allowed to tackle in football.
I could see them. I could see them doing flag football. But you know what, though? I mean, Emily's all excited because she wants to play basketball. You know how high school sports is always near dear to our heart. So we're glad that it's going to happen. I mean, you and I love the Friday nights. I mean, those kids just get excited to be playing sports, and these kids have not had an opportunity to do that. So I think it's freaking fantastic that they're going to do that. So. Real quick with sports, what do you think is going to happen at the NFL trade deadline? Do you think Haskins goes?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I don't think he goes. Do you think he's learned a lesson of, dude, put in the work?
I
don't know that he wasn't putting in the work.
Well,
Did apparently you hear that he wasn't?
I heard he was not putting in the work. He was not in. I mean, Alex Smith was showing up before him and leading after him. So he was just not focused on it. So maybe he's learned a lesson. I mean, the kid threw 50 touchdowns in college. I mean, he's got the talent to do it. But I was learning some things here that the Dallas Cowboys, they might pick up Tyrod Taylor. Because Tyrod, he's not going to get his job back in San Diego. That's not going to happen. So he might go to the Dallas Cowboys, who if Dalton doesn't come out of that concussion protocol, that might happen. So
you know what was pretty impressive? I watched last night. I was watching football last night, and Teddy Bridgewater's backup, P.J. Walker, is that his name? Who played in the XFL. He was the leading passer in the XFL. Then, of course, the season got cut short.
Who was the DC Defenders quarterback? Didn't he go somewhere?
No.
He didn't.
He's not all that. A lot of people said he's very, and that's why, for instance, they won their first 2 games. And in their third game, he threw like 5 interceptions because he's a one-dimensional quarterback.
Right.
He's really good.
That's how we got to know Billy Roddy, though, right? Was we were going to be.
Well, no, I knew before that, but yeah.
Oh, we were going to go to like their first home game or something. Like he was going to.
He was going to get his tickets and everything. Yeah.
I feel bad for those guys. It was starting off great. XFL was unique. It was different. It was, I liked, listening to the coaches when they're calling the plays. I mean, it was just different in the NFL. And they just, coronavirus gave them the shaft, and they never got off the ground. And it was.
Yeah, but guess who owns the league now? You've heard that.
Wait. Don't tell me. Oh, shit.
Do you smell?
Yeah, The Rock. So he bought the whole league?
Yeah, he bought the whole league. So he owns the
awesome.
XFL.
So
he may have other investors with him. I don't know.
So when COVID's done, they'll start up again?
I don't know how I don't know what form, what track they'll take, but yeah, apparently.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the fans were liking it. So I was seeing here that Tyrod could go either to Cowboys or to the Titans to replace Logan Woodside, who I have no idea who that is, as Tannehill's backup. Taylor and Tannehill are actually pretty similar players. Or to Green Bay to replace Tim Boyle as Aaron Rodgers' backup, or to Arizona as Kyler Murray's backup, or back to Buffalo. Now, he did well in Buffalo. I mean, he got them to the playoffs. But now they've got Josh Allen. So who knows what's going to happen? Oh, and the wife is texting me. Wait a second.
I thought you had her on the death march.
I did. She's texting me, though.
Oh, okay. That's right.
All right. So I'm on Facebook, so that's good. Put that. Cat's asleep. Okay. I had my dinner. Cool. So did you ever bet on football?
No, I've never made any bets on only horse racing and dog racing. Horse racing and dog racing, only 2 things I've ever bet on.
I've done the
real bet.
Yeah. I've done the horse racing, and like my buddy Matt and I have done it for like 5 years now. The second year I hit jackpot. I did very well with that. We didn't go obviously this year because they had no fans, but the year before that, 14 races. I couldn't win a damn horse race to save my life. But I don't think I've never bet on a sports game before, but there's a guy that one stat cost him $1 million.
Cost him?
Yep.
Or made him?
Well, if in the Bears in the Bears-Rams game, okay, he was going to win money if they had gotten a certain number of sacks. Well, they took that 1 sack away, so his winnings went from $1 million down to $3,000 by them adjusting 1 sack. One sack. This dude loses $1 million. He could have been a millionaire on that 1 sack. I would have thrown up. I would have thrown up.
I don't know. I mean, I would be. I wouldn't throw up. I'd be like, thank you, Lord.
Those Vegas bets, dude, you can either be a very wealthy man or you could be down the freaking rabbit hole and you're done. So, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So I sent you and Walter this mansion in California, and
you'll find that. Hold on.
It is in. I was trying to. Where the hell is this place at? It was Bel Air. In Bel Air.
Bel Air. Okay.
A $500 million mansion. That's just the biggest. It'll be the most expensive house in the entire country.
Isn't that Shaq's house?
No. This is.
Have you ever seen Shaq's house?
I have, but it ain't $500 million.
Well, this guy, a huge ass house.
This guy's name is Niall Niami, who said, when you have something that's as rare as the Mona Lisa, you can command whatever you want for it. It's a $500 million home that's up with the best damn view of LA you could ever imagine. 100,000 square foot mansion could become the most expensive home ever sold anywhere in the world, and could more than double the most expensive home sold in the U.S. 100,000 square feet. Mansion is aptly named The One. It's set to demolish global records. The world's most expensive home ever sold actually took place recently when Chung Ki, a Hong Kong real estate developer, purchased a mansion in London for $262 million. That's a global record. The most expensive home ever sold in the U.S. is $238 million. Manhattan penthouse purchased by Ken Griffin. What's wild is Griffin actually set the previous record at 122. But when you see the layout and the design of this, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Up on a freaking
mountain. And it has been built. It has been built.
It's being built. It's on a freaking mountainside overlooking LA. And it's just insane. Absolutely insane. So, anyway. Anybody joining us?
At 8 o'clock, we will have some people joining us.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You and I were talking today. You and I, with the with the election come up on Tuesday, you and I had a very spirited political conversation, which is, it's when I drove away, it's healthy to have those conversations because everybody has different views. And
go ahead.
You have a view. I have a view. You and I both know that we can never do that kind of job because it's just it.
I could be president.
Well, we're gonna take a light look at that later on in the show.
I know we are.
Look at if you were president.
It would never be. I would never be elected, but I could do it.
How? If you get into the White House, what do you have installed in the White House?
A urinal in my next to my bed.
No.
I'm kidding.
Sorry. Movie theater, bowling alley.
They already have those.
Well, didn't they get rid of the bowling alley? I know FDR put it. So the movie, dude, your own freaking movie theater, dude. Mark Duvall, Roger, me, we're all coming to the White House.
That's not a hard thing to do, though. I'm going to tell you what. You know what, Bill? Listen, MoreJoy headquarters. Whenever we get, it's going to have a damn movie theater. I mean, it'll have for 100 people screening room with big honking chairs. Everybody's got their own refrigerator on their armrest that's stocked with whatever kind of drink they like and foods. Oh, hell yeah, man. It'll be jacked up in there. It'll be the nicest freaking place you've ever been in.
And it's
really not that expensive to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you pull up to the gate. Yeah, who are you here to see? Yeah, my buddy, President Bailey. Yeah, I'm here to see him. I'm here to hang out and watch Shawshank Redemption in the White House.
And guess what? Your name's not on the list. Sorry, sir. See you later.
Dude,
your name is not on the list.
Do you remember who did we do it for? We played Secret Service for somebody. Was it a friend of ours?
That picture I have. Hold on, where's that picture?
No, we were doing something. We drove on our cars, or we did something for a friend of ours as a kind of a joke. We were gonna play Secret Service for somebody. Was it? It wasn't. It wasn't for Charlotte. We were gonna do it for somebody. We were gonna play Secret Service.
I don't remember.
I would love to freaking do that, dude. It would be so badass. My dinner is ready, so can you take over the show just for 5 minutes so I can bring it down?
Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about. Let me precede it, and then I'll talk about it while you're gone. But let me tell you what it's about. Okay.
Okay.
I was looking and doing a little research to have my own little something.
Okay.
And what I came across was a whole lot of talk in Psychology Today and all these other things that say there are 4 types of people. There are only 4 types
we can get into that.
of people. So I'm about to get into it.
Can it beat this? Can it beat this?
Hold on, wait a minute. Fraudster. Why is he a fraudster?
He was a fraudster, but you wait till you see the cars that he had to give up.
Oh,
and we
dude.
talked about cars a couple weeks ago. Dude, holy crap.
Let me tell you something, dude. My brother-in-law, okay, he works for the guy who invented memory foam.
Okay.
That guy has like 400 exotic and domestic crazy cars. I mean, he has like the latest Lamborghini that came out. He's got the latest he has like 5 or 6
talk about all that.
colored Bentleys.
Let me get my dinner real fast.
All right. Anyway, so guys, this is the thing. What do you think about that? 3 types of a person is what one person has here. 4 types of people. Now, in the 4 types of people, we have, oh my God, the 4 personality types are A, B, C, and D. And here they are. I'm going to read them to you guys so you know what's going on here. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know where you guys line up with this, but this is what it says, and it's a video. Type A person. They want us to listen to the podcast. I don't like this one. Let me go back and find the one I was looking at earlier. So 4 personality types. Here we go. Let's take, I think this could be it. Well, it's similar, okay? But here they are. The driver, a fact-based extrovert. The analytical, a fact-based introvert. The amiable, a relationship introvert. And expressive, a relationship extrovert. Again, this is not the one that I did, but if you are, now I'm going to see it's going to be one of those things where it says drivers are very strong personalities. They typically have to go get it done or whatever it takes personality. They can seem very dominant and are quick to take action. The negative is they can sometimes come across as stubborn or arrogant. Sometimes the personality type can come across as brash, running over others in order to get things accomplished. I don't know. They've got some pictures here that are fuzzy, so you can't really see. Then there's the analytical type. The analytical type. Most people reading this blog post from Hacker News will fit with this personality type. Analytical types are constantly assessing, determining pros and cons, making lists of to-do items. Analytical types are constantly asking questions, almost to the point of getting too much information. Others see them as talented with brilliant ideas. However, they can suffer from analysis paralysis, overanalyzing situations too much. If you have ever made a list of doing things the right way, you are analytical. Mr. Spock. Expressive, okay? Natural people persons. They enjoy socializing and talking. They're great storytellers and often overcommit themselves by attempting to please people. They are also good at communicating vision, getting others excited about ideas and issues. However, they sometimes cannot be relied upon to get things done. Dr. Spock. Amiable, the most calm, flat type personality. Amiable types are laid back and are hard to excite. They seem to constantly be relaxed and desire a peaceful environment over anything else. They will go out of their way to not upset people. In fact, their indifference can often upset the people they are trying to appease. They will often wait until the last minute to make decisions and will often go with what everyone else is doing. They are deeply emotional individuals that want harmony. Interesting. So that's not the one again that I experienced earlier today, but let's see what this thing comes up with. Is this the one? No. So I'm looking for some of these. I know Mr. Bill will be back here momentarily. Mr. BK. Mr. BK Blaster. So I'm very upset that I can't find the one that I was looking at. Oh, there it is. This is the one I was looking at earlier. Ed Rush. So this guy, y'all, Ed Rush. Let's see here. Ed Rush. Somebody has joined us. I heard a beep. Oh my God. Bill Knowles.
What?
Guess who's with us? All the way from I don't know if he's there right now, but it's Steve Ackerman.
Jesus Christ.
Howdy, boys. How's it going?
I invite him, Bill,
That
often,
kills
but
me.
he's the first time he's jumped on with us. That's all.
Dude, you look great, man. What's
You
up?
look fantastic. And you know what else? Are you at home right now?
I am.
Yeah, so he's COVID free because the whole country is.
That's right. I can walk
How about
around wherever I feel like.
Yeah, New Zealand can do what the hell they want. They don't have to wear masks, none of that crap.
Steve, give us your best SYF moment of all time. What was your favorite SYF moment?
Oh, boy, that's going back a few years.
Is it a girl?
All right, now, Bill. That's enough of that.
All right.
Your favorite girlfriend?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Guess who just piped in? Hi, Steve. Cheryl Messes.
Hey, guess who?
Yeah, there you go. Guess who's there?
Now, what
Anyway.
was your favorite time of SYF? What was your favorite time?
Oh, I think I loved all the times that we went up to Tom's cabin and those kinds of weekend trips that just got away from Fairfax, Virginia.
It was always a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
always
cool.
a blast. Do you stay in
How you
touch with a
been,
lot
man?
of people?
No,
Not too much. Not really. No.
except for me, because he loves
Yeah,
me.
occasionally I'll watch Lee's ranting raves and see what's happening with him. That he's still alive. And make sure he still hasn't kicked the bucket or something.
Barely alive still. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're hanging in there.
I'm trying to, Stevie. Hey, Steve. So what? Talk to me, man. What's been going on? How you been?
Well, yeah, I've been in New Zealand for about 15, 16 years now.
It seems like longer for me somehow. It seems like you've been there forever.
It's been a pretty long time.
Yeah, it is. So how many kids do you have now?
Actually, this year kind of adds on. 2020 kind of adds on 5 years because it's just gone on forever.
Ain't that the truth? How many kids you got now?
2 teenage boys, 15
Wow.
and 18.
None of them doing donuts on the local football field, are they?
No, I haven't taught them that trick yet. Give it time.
Yeah, that's some things you're just never going to live down, bro.
My kids probably don't even know about that story.
No,
yet.
I'm sure they don't know
We'll
that
tell 'em.
story.
We'll tell them. We'll be glad to tell them.
We'll be happy.
Nah.
We'll be happy to give them some Steve Ackerman Steve Ackerman moments. I don't.
think
the
they
other
watch
one is what?
They don't watch your show too much. I don't think they'd. Yeah, we don't get your show down here. No, sorry.
Well, yes, you do. You get it.
Well, my kids wouldn't.
No, they're not. Yeah, I'm sure. And so, what kind of things are they into, man?
Oh,
You must be a proud dad.
Yeah, they do. Down outside of the U.S., boys play field hockey.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
I knew that. Yeah.
So they were.
Oh yeah,
quite
the
into
Olympics.
that.
They got men's hockey, field hockey in the Olympics.
Yeah. So it's not a big thing in the States, but it's quite big everywhere else. And so they were quite into that for a number of years. And
What about handball and stuff like that? They play those sports that are not really played
They
here.
don't play rugby?
None of my kids play rugby. They're not too into that.
Okay. Where's the 18-year-old looking at college?
He actually tried to go to college at Long Beach because we have cousins who live over there. And he went over for a term at the start of this year and lasted for all of about a month and a half before he got sent home.
He got
Not
sent.
for well, he got sent home because of COVID, because the school closed down.
Oh, right.
He didn't get
Okay,
sent home for
obviously.
driving on their football field.
They probably have turf anyway, so nothing would have happened.
No, that was all right. So he's looking at he's into sport journalism. So that's his
Oh,
thing.
very cool. Good.
Yeah, so unfortunately he follows US sports like basketball and football, which in
That's
New Zealand.
unfortunate.
Well, it's unfortunate in that not many people in New Zealand really give a toss about much of US football and basketball. There's a few people.
Right. No, I get you.
So
Yeah.
he's competing with all the other people that know a lot more than him, that grew up in the States on that kind of thing, that like yourselves, that could just rattle off all these statistics and such.
Yeah.
So the Super Bowl is not that big down there.
No, it's just swell ball.
There you go.
What do they? What they call it?
It's not
Swell
super.
ball?
Swell. It's swell.
Swell. Oh, it's
Yeah,
swell.
it's not super. It's like
swell.
the OK bowl.
It's the swell bowl. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's the average bowl. It's
I thought
not
you were
too-
naming some kind of soup they had there in New Zealand.
No,
You like a
no.
bowl of swell? Yeah.
No.
We have some.
All right. What else do you want to ask? What else do you want to know about
No,
New
what do
Zealand?
you want to know? What's going on with you, man? I mean, I just. What do you want to know about what's going on here? When is the last time you were home? I say home. I know New Zealand is home now, but.
Well, I'm dual citizen, so I can do either country. But right now, New Zealand's working quite well, so I'll stay there.
What do you do for a career?
There you go.
I am a school teacher, and I teach product design.
What type of product design?
Well, that's kind of up to the kids because they decide the product and then they redesign it into something else. So it's a bit of design, like graphic design.
Okay.
And then often they'll make, so it's a bit of like if you mixed a design class with a shop class, because they'll often make it. So we go into a workshop and then they'll make up a model or a full-size thing of it.
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
it's sometimes out of wood, sometimes out of metal, sometimes out of other sorts of things, vacuum forming plastics, things like that. So
You guys
something
have.
that can
Go ahead, Bill.
something that can make
No, you
I missed
broke
the
up,
last
Bill.
part of what you said.
something
we
that can make a lot of money.
Could do, yes.
Be
You guys-
rich.
So the Kiwi people are very innovative in coming up with things. So yeah, a little country that, as you might say, punches above its weight.
Punches above
So
its
for a
weight. I
country
like
of-
that little boxing reference.
Yeah, a country of 6 million. It's kind of a player in the world in its own way.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. You guys have the what are the machines that make stuff out of resin? What are
3D
those things?
printers.
That 3D printers. You guys have those?
Oh, sure.
Do you make stuff with those 3D? You don't have 3D printers?
Yeah, we have them here.
Oh, okay. You said, oh, sure. Like, yeah, right.
I'll get something that I made in my class. Hold on.
Okay. All right, good. All right. Uh-oh. You can't see her, Bill, but you ought to see Diva. Oh, God. She's ready. She's ready. Diva, we got a special guest from New Zealand right now. And so we'll be with you in a minute. Okay, kiddo?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let me see what you made.
Well, I didn't have anything big. I just had to grab something. So with the ninth graders, like the first year of high school, we just get into how to make a simple thing. So this was me in a 3D print. So it's like boop, a little badge.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah,
Your
that's
mugshot.
funny.
Your mugshot.
That was me as Han. It reminds me of Han Solo when he got frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So I can wear that as my little badge.
Your little badge, and somebody will walk up. Are you police? What do they call those guys? They call them police officers in New Zealand, like they do in England, or
Bobbies?
they call them police
They don't
officers.
call them bobbies, do they?
They're just police.
No, just police, not a constable
Police.
or anything like that.
Constable is what I was thinking of, right?
But we don't
Well, they
have
have-
SWAT. We have Armed Defenders Squad.
The Armed Defender Squad.
Yeah,
like
they jump
that.
out of the truck with their guns, ready to go.
Now,
that sounds like superheroes or something. That sounds
Yeah,
funny.
it is a bit.
for the whole COVID, did you guys shut the country down completely? Just close up borders?
Yes, we closed all the borders except for people who were New Zealand citizens coming back, and those were the people that actually brought the COVID into the country. But then they were put into hotels, like they turned several hotels into just COVID lockdown facilities.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Like college dorms. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so then people would come back from wherever they were because they couldn't stop citizens from coming back into New Zealand, but they'd keep them for 2 weeks and they paid for their hotel stay. So it's kind of like a forced vacation for people. You will stay in your hotel room and watch Netflix.
Except I don't think they had. I don't think they had. They didn't have room service. I'm sure. They probably got like a box of cereal laid out inside.
Oh, I'm sure somebody knocked on their door and ran away. So that I wouldn't want to be that person.
No,
so what was the percentage of COVID cases down there?
I think we've probably had well over 300 total.
Okay.
Which percentage-wise is high for 6 million people.
No, it's like
not high, but you know.
No, 300 people over 6 months that have come into the country with COVID.
Okay.
Maybe
you know
500.
it's that, and then if they came into the country with COVID, that means everybody else on the plane got COVID.
Yeah, but they're all isolated, so they all get better
Yeah.
after their 2 weeks, and then they travel on. It's the people that work with them that then go home and spread it around. That's where the trouble starts, because then they have to trace. But because we're so small and it's all centralized in one little area, they can contact trace and figure out, all right, you went to the grocery store, and so we'll contact all 12 people that were at the grocery store at that time. And it'll be good.
Yeah.
And it's not like a Safeway or a Giant down there, I'm sure. It's
all
no, we don't have a Safeway or a Giant. No, we've got big ones. We call it. They're owned by Australians, though. So we have Countdown, Pack and Save. That's kind of the budget one where you box your own stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Publix or something. No, I forget what you have in the States now.
Well, in Florida, there's a lot of Publix in Florida. We have Giant and Safeway up here in Fairfax.
Yeah.
We also, though, have the German brothers who have Lidl and Aldi. And do you guys have a Lidl or an Aldi in New Zealand?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay. As these German brothers have put together, and they've had them in Germany, where one, like the northern part of Germany, is Aldi, and it's a supermarket, and then the southern part of Germany was Lidl, but they're brothers who owned them. Well, they've made a major push in the United States, and everyone loves it because their prices are very, very low.
Right.
And the Aldi is the whole idea behind Aldi is they have one brand. It's all the Aldi brand. They don't have 800 chilies or 400 different kinds of soup or different manufacturers of soups. Giant is not a place for an autistic boy to go because he would go nuts trying to pick out a soup, or I'm just saying, I just thought of that analogy. Sorry.
Do you have a lot of American food products there, or like Coca-Cola, Sprite?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
It's harder to get things like Old El Paso taco sauce or something.
Right.
But you can go in the international section of the grocery store and they'll have a little.
In New Zealand.
Yeah. International section, Coca-Cola and Sprite, and that's it.
That's the international section.
Well, what do you actually do on this show, Lee? What's happening?
What we're doing right now. It's a seriously not serious at all show. Tonight is actually Halloween night, so we are. This is my costume. And then since you guys don't watch American sports, you probably have no idea, but I am a bandwagon jumper.
Oh, right.
Because Tom Brady moved to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and everyone's going, "Oh, Tampa's going to win the Super Bowl because of Tom Brady." Whatever.
Yeah.
So Tampa's got him.
And
then, of course, Bill,
actually,
as you can see.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can see that Bill is Bart Simpson. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I actually had heard that Tom Brady moved because my 18-year-old, the one that follows
Of
football,
course,
told
you're
me
a football guy.
this. And he tells me that what's the guy who's the receiver on the team, that Grabowski or something like that.
Gronkowski.
Oh, Gronkowski.
Yeah, that
We
one.
followed him.
He said
Yeah.
Gronkowski is going to join him there because
He's already
Gronkowski-
there.
He's already
Oh,
there.
see,
See?
we know these things.
And the
Where's your
Patriots
son?
boo freaking who?
Hey, bring your son on, and we'll tell him some of what's going on with the NFL. What time is it right now where you are?
Yeah,
It is now 1 p.m. on a
Saturday.
Right,
Saturday.
you're the next day. Yes.
We're already into new Halloween.
Do you guys have a Halloween in New Zealand?
Yeah, we do, but not many kids have caught on to that idea that they can come around and
get candy from people, from strangers.
Yeah, a few people do. So we usually have to have an assortment of cheap candy, but not really good candy that we'd want to eat. So
No, right. Because not only have they not picked up on Halloween, they haven't picked up on vandalizing your home if you give them crap candy.
Right.
Yes.
Well, we do have a little entryway that you have to come in for our house, so that my son the younger one used to string up things that would scare children as they would come in.
Nice.
That was more his contribution to Halloween.
Nice.
Nice. Well, you have the internet, so you see all kinds. The kids see all kinds of stuff that us dumb Americans are doing. Like the haunted houses and things like that. And do you guys have what is your in New Zealand? What kind of entertainment is your favorites? Movie going or what? Bands, live music.
You watch The Mandalorian?
What is that?
Mandalorian is a takeoff from Star Wars. It's become big here in the States on Disney.
It's on Disney Channel. It's on the Disney Plus channel, which has all the Disney crap on it.
I was listening to a story about that the sort of plot behind it, it's the sort of samurai warrior hero journey, and
yes.
he's supposed to be a bounty hunter, but then he catches a 50-year-old child and then befriends him.
Well,
his
Yoda.
Paternal is that Yoda?
Yeah,
So
he finds Yoda before Yoda became a 100-year-old.
Yeah, baby Yoda.
Jedi.
So
he's got baby Yoda. Yeah, so that's every store you go to. There's baby Yodas everywhere. Yeah. So that's the plot, though. That the Mandalorian becomes the bodyguard of this young little baby Yoda. That other people. Here comes the biblical thing. That other people know from writings is going to become a Jedi and be one of the best Jedis. And so the people who are part of, the dark side way back when, before Darth Vader and everything, they're trying to kill him so that he can't become, because they have all of these, just like in the Bible, they have all these prophets and stuff who's saying that this young child will defeat our greatest warrior.
The good versus evil thing going.
Yeah, it's the whole good evil thing. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
So
it's very cool.
It's a television show, like a series.
Mm-hmm.
It's a series on Disney Plus. Yes.
Okay.
And Disney Plus, if you get it, that's pretty good because it's got all the Disney movies on it, and it's like $7 a month. Well, here it is. I don't know how much they would charge for you guys to stream it. Everything there or not. Maybe same price. I think prices are probably. I have no idea, so I can't even speak to it. I won't even begin to try.
When's the last time you were in the Northern Virginia area?
That time when
a lot has changed around here.
Yeah, I don't think I've been up there since because I don't have any family in that area anymore. Both of my parents are now have moved away from that area. So
where do they live now?
Well, I have one set in Asheville, North Carolina, and then the other is down in Harrisonburg in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so probably would have been. I've been to Harrisonburg in the last 2 years, but I didn't venture over to Fairfax or that area.
Well,
you gotta let us know next time you're in the area.
About 15 years ago, probably. It was Lee. I think it was when I came over to your house, wasn't it? Was that your house?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago.
Yeah. We had a pretty good little crew. I need to know next time you're coming because we'll do it again. We'll have another little get
We have to
together.
figure out what's happening with this international travel. So it could be 6 months, it could be a year. I don't really know.
I hear you. What brought you to New Zealand in the first place?
My wife's from New Zealand, so
I know. Did you meet her outside of New Zealand and then move to New Zealand? How did that? I mean, that's what I mean.
Can I ask a question first? Why does Bill keep eating so much?
I'm
he's
eating my
his dinner because he was out all day.
Oh, all right.
Well, no, I worked, and then our church did a trunk or treat for the kids at our church, and we were dressed up in costumes. So that was until like 7:15, and then I'm running home to do our show, and usually I'm on the go up until our show. So this is the only time I get dinner, and Lee just
You just been going for 20 minutes straight.
Mm-hmm.
He gets his wife makes him big meals.
No, she doesn't. No. This is me just putting something in the oven for about 35 minutes, and then I can eat.
Oh, okay, all right.
She doesn't. No.
Is it one of those? What do they call the man? It looks like one, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it look? That's the same thing you always had, Bill.
Yeah,
a lot of corn.
Pretty quick to eat. So I just try to get something on the
go. A lot of corn. Yeah, corn's not supposed to be too good for you, Bill.
Yeah, well, I'll see it in 24 hours, so that's fine.
So I want to finish, Steve. So
yes,
where
sir.
did you meet your wife then?
We met when we both worked at Outward Bound in North Carolina.
Okay.
So that's how I made it to North Carolina. Was I got a job down there, and then we both worked together for about 10 years, and then bought a house in Asheville, and then
had a town. That's a beautiful town.
And then we had a kid, and then we had to figure out, how do we transition from outdoor instructors into real normal life people with kids?
Let's move around the world.
So that's when I got a teaching degree. It was about 2000, and I guess I got the teaching degree before we had the kid before we had our eldest son Jade, because I thought, we're probably going to need to figure out how to be stable. So,
and she's also.
I thought it was going to be an art teacher, so I trained as an art teacher, and then couldn't get an art teaching job unless I wanted to live in somewhere like Charlotte in the inner city, working with more inner city kids.
Yeah, like you did with Outward Bound.
No, Outward Bound was normal kids.
Not so many normal kids. Okay.
Well, I started at Outward Bound with kids that were youth at risk that had been sent there instead of going to some juvie thing. They have a program.
Oh, yeah.
They have that program, but then moved into just the normal kids that parents pay thousands of dollars to send their spoiled children to camp.
Yeah. Is that your art above your head?
No, that was something we picked up in Mexico. That's a mirror, and it has a cool sort of carved frame. So we carried that all the way back across the border from Juarez, Mexico, into El Paso.
Nice.
But at the time, my wife was not a citizen of the United States. She had a green card, and she didn't have it on her, and she got detained at the border, and I had to go try and find her green card in the hotel room.
Right.
Which I guess you were successful in finding.
Right.
No, but we managed to pay $200 to get her out of confinement because they looked her name up on their computer system.
Okay.
But that cost $200.
Yeah, administrative fee for them to go.
What do the different designs stand for? What do they mean? Is there a behind the designs?
He doesn't know.
It's just a mirror you bought.
It's just a mirror that we bought. I don't know what each symbol means, but because I do that of some sort of woodworking thing, I can appreciate that some 8-year-old had to make that.
Right.
Okay.
That's
could
cool,
have been
man.
an adult, I don't know, but somebody in Mexico had to sit and actually carve all those things out because they look hand done.
Well, I have a good product thing for you to introduce to your children.
Yeah, sure. What?
Here's a product that I know they're already working on this, but if you guys could jump ahead, and but it's using the 3D printers. They already are designing 3D printers that make food. Yeah, they use food product instead of the resin. It's all been brought down to a powder form, And then they have the different, because like you do with colors, you have the different areas that you put the different product in, and then it makes food. You can make a waffle. And yeah, I know.
No,
Isn't that crazy?
No, thanks. No, thanks.
So you're not even going to know, Bill. Waffles going to come to your room, and you're going to go, "Oh, this is delicious." How they make? Where'd you get this? The 3D printer made it, and they made it in about 5 seconds. Because they'll beef up the 3D printers, just like the Jetsons, man. It's going to be like the Jetsons, where they walk up and go, steak dinner. There it is.
And how much of that was predicting the future? Almost everything they do on that is come true.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so
Rosie
I was trying to get. Yeah, that's right. Well, they already have. They have at my where I go to get my blood work done. They have a robot because the lab is in the basement, and the lab in the basement has a robot and it's pretty big size, but it drives onto the elevator. The elevator comes up and drives off the elevator, talks to you like, "Please clear the way, please clear the way," and that kind of crap. And it comes off and says, "Your delivery is here." And then they don't do anything. They just stand around and like, I don't care. And then finally, I guess somebody gets the damn delivery out of the machine. But at George Mason University and Fairfax area, there's a couple of restaurants that use these little robots that deliver food to Mason. It gets to Mason and then it calls you and says, "Your food is here." And you go downstairs, you can put in the code, and then it pops open and there's your food.
Where's the food made?
And like Have a Bite Eatery does it. I mean, the little robots, they don't belong to the restaurant or to the students. They belong to a company that has, and that's going to start happening everywhere. And the company has about 20 of these things. And they say to the restaurants, "Do you want to be on our list?" And the restaurant's like, "Sure." And so it's almost like DoorDash or whatever that they have here also, Steve, that, just they're an independent company that goes and picks up food and brings it to your house. I'm sure you, I don't know if you guys have it, but.
It was either Domino's Pizza or Pizza Hut. I forget which one was going to use drones to deliver pizzas.
Yep,
Yes, I heard about that.
But then
Amazon.
I don't know why they did that. Yeah, so they stopped doing.
Started. No, I don't know. They're working on it. I guarantee you. But the FAA supposedly and the government's been putting a little kibosh on everything. Yeah, because right now also the Army is training guys they're developing weapons and doing training to shoot down drones, because people are coming up with these machines that can launch like 300 drones at once and can completely come in and they're armed, so that it's called swarming, and they can send out swarms. So yeah, it's becoming a big deal, and the Army's got to train for it, because guaranteed we're doing it too. But other countries are putting these swarm deals that they can attack like a convoy or something like that. I mean, it's this world just loves to think of more ways to kill people. I love it. It's a
New
beautiful
Zealand
thing.
Army tends to just be more of like a UN peacekeeper, like they'll go and build sewers or something in countries,
right.
or
like civic and civil engineer.
Yeah, I don't even know if we have guns over here for the Army, but they might.
Stop, or I'll say stop again.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I mean it. The police don't even carry guns here, really.
No, they carry what, stun guns things?
Tasers probably,
yeah.
but they have a gun that's in a locked box. I think they may have it in their car, but it's in a locked box, so they would have to go, "Just wait there.
Yeah,
wait.
Don't stab me yet. Let me go get the
Don't
gun.
shoot yet. Don't shoot. Wait.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get my gun."
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker?
I am.
Okay. Do they have like really good coffee shops in New Zealand? I mean, Starbucks. I mean, not.
Yeah, they have ones that are better than Starbucks. That are more the independent ones that are.
Yeah.
They have a drink here that's. Most people tend to get a drink called a flat white. Are you familiar with a flat white? Because Starbucks might have picked it up. I think Starbucks caught on to it that people are drinking flat whites. We'll learn how to make that. But it's basically putting a kind of steamed milk into an espresso.
It's called a latte.
Yeah, but not that much steamed milk. That's too much milk.
Okay.
So just sort of the little bit of it there. Force some hot steamed milk into
How
it.
did that sound again?
It's called.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like what's the Nespresso? Is it George? Who's the actor? George.
Yeah, where he walks to the kitchen.
Yeah. It's George. It's the actor. I can't think of it. George Clooney does an espresso commercial, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because he's on a movie set and he leaves the movie set to go get a coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
Does New Zealand have a lot of coffee drinkers down there? Is it tea drinkers down there?
No, it used to be a bit more tea focused because of the British influence, but then probably I'd say more people that drink tea are the older people that are over 60, over 70 that still have that sort of heritage. More people are coffee drinkers now.
Okay.
Yeah, my cousin even still, because she's married to a Brit, so they have their 3 o'clock or whatever the hell time, tea time, and they make tea, on regular. Hold on.
No, these are people that I went to.
Hi.
Fairfax youth groupy people. My wife was saying, "Who are those people?"
Youth groupy people. Wife, put her on the camera. We want to see what your beautiful.
We'll tell her all kinds of stories.
Oh, Sue, they want you to come wave at them. They want to see my trophy wife. She just came back from.
No, I don't care.
She's been doing a garden tour, a tour of gardens around.
No, tell her don't do that.
She says it's not gardens; it's sustainable living places that they're going to. So let's see if I can get her just to wave hello. Just a moment.
Come on, Sue.
All right, her name is Sue. Okay. I'll let her listen to it.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
How are you?
What is this? Some sort of class reunion?
This is no. This is something my friend Bill and I do.
Church reunion.
We call it the LMB Show. It's not a church reunion. It's an LMB show where we are seriously not serious at all.
Yeah,
we just talk about, but they don't know anything.
Steve, we do stuff, but Steve has kind of interrupted the flow because he chimed in with us today, and I'm like, oh, it's Steve. Steve's an iconic man. He is a well-known, famous man here in Fairfax.
He's a legend here in Fairfax.
Yes, he is. At least in our circle.
Are you the tape that we have?
Yes, we still have the SYF.
I listen to that when I'm driving.
The one that you made of the annals. Yes, it was the mixtape from the SYF where you, Roger, and Mark Duvall put together that tape.
Oh, for your going away present or something? No.
It was like 1995 or something like that.
Really?
Is that our New Year's Eve tape?
No.
It's like,
music mixtape.
And then it has the little intros to all the songs where you talk about different. Oh, and then when we were out at this other conference,
that's right.
Welcome up to this music, and you should have seen how they jumped out of bed when we played that song of.
I've already heard your voice before.
She knows you.
Okay. Well, of course. I have a distinctive voice. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, did we play, for instance, what was it? It's Freezing Time. Remember that? That was the Lee, it's Freezing Time.
Yes, we had Rage in the Cage was on there. It was Elvira.
Yeah,
which we all thought was Coconut Pizza.
Even I enjoy listening to it, and
Coconut
I did
Pizza. Sue doesn't think it's as funny when I mispronounce. Like, did you say Coconut Pizza? She doesn't think it's funny when
That's the tape that I listen to. I have to go. Unfortunately, not unfortunately. I want to go because I have a friend here, and we're going to keep doing our thing. But nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
I hope you figure out a good way to do sustainable gardening. I like that.
Oh yeah, we sort of do it here too in our garden. Well, I do it. He doesn't do much. Here we go.
I do so much. She plants things and I chop them down. It's all very.
It's a rhythm.
It
We
is a
each have our thing that we do. I mow and trim and prune, and she plants so things will grow. She makes things grow, and I make them stop growing. It's all very. It's like yin yang thing of.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
So, Stephen, would you like to stick around while we have bring our other people on, or do you want to?
Because we have a whole show, so we have a whole bunch of stuff to get.
Do you?
Yeah,
What
so
do
we
you
have
do?
other people coming in, and we're going to talk about different kinds of things. And tonight,
do I know any of these other people?
yeah, you might know this one. Hold on, let me bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. Barack Obama. Barack Obama, Bill. Let's give him a hand of applause. Hello, Barack. Talk to us today.
What's going on, people? Thank you for voting in next week's election.
Barack, wait a minute, Barack. Your hands look different than your face.
They're very small. Hey, I think I'm going to head out then. Nice to see you, bud.
They're not huge. No. Okay.
No. All right, bye.
Bye, Stevie. All right. Amy, are you there? Look what she wrote for her name. Witchy woman. Hi.
I am here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I got to put my glasses on. So
Sorry about the late start, but that's a friend of ours from New Zealand who I haven't talked to in several years, but I'm glad that he joined us. And she shows up in her costume. We have another guest who didn't dare to come on when Steve was on for some reason. I don't know why.
How are you?
I'm good. Hi, look, it's Marilyn Monroe getting married. Sorry about the late start, but that's a friend of ours from New Zealand who I haven't talked to in several years.
And we're on massive delay.
Yeah, we're on a major delay. Turn off your music, the loud sound. So, Tora, I love that mask, dude.
Don't worry, I'm taking it off. I know you.
Are you sweating?
No, not at all. But I have to say, BK's costume killed it earlier.
Yeah, well.
Darth Vader.
Nice.
No, he has the whole suit that lights up and everything.
Are we doing trivia?
Okay, I'm going to take Cheryl. Hold on. No, we're not going to do trivia. We have lots of other stuff to do. Ooh. Cheryl?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you turn off your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because all I could hear was the delayed me talking.
Massive delay.
Yeah, but you look great, Cheryl.
Well, thank you.
I thought, you know what? I'm going to say you look very pretty. I thought you had a mask on.
Oh, no. Oh, my little hat fell off, too.
What? Tell us who you are.
I am a dead bride because I've been married so many times.
Nice. Hey, listen, if you're looking to dump the guy you're with now, Tora is single. You can make him number 5.
Oh, okay.
Number 5 or number 4?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's number 4, the last.
Oh, he's number 4. Okay.
And the last.
Sure.
The last.
I got it. I understand. So there's 2 before Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was Kurt, Bob, Daniel, Joey. Yes.
Kurt, Bob, Daniel, Joey. You know, if you mix those words up, just kidding.
God.
And Lee, your costume is funny. You're a bandwagon.
I'm bandwagon, baby.
And that hat barely fits his head, too.
Barely, I know. It's a little hat, but that's okay. I am the bandwagon man. Are you watching? Are you guys now on the bandwagon too, Cheryl?
Oh, no.
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 Who's your favorite football team, Cheryl?
Redskins.
Well, we can't say that anymore. So it's.
Oh, well,
Washington
yeah.
football team.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tora has the sweatshirt.
Yeah, by the way, Lee, you should tell the crew about the special guest you're going to have on Friday night or Friday afternoon.
Well, we'll get to that, Tora.
This is Friday. What are you talking about?
No, next Friday. We're going to have it's going to be earlier in the day. It won't be on the show. It'll be on our show. We're having a special show with a special guest, Krista
O'Connell.
Damn it, who's a indie music artist. She plays the guitar and writes music and everything. And she's going to be on with us early on to preview Tura's fundraiser that they're putting together. And she's going to be having a concert that's going to help raise funds. And she's going to come on. She's been on before on my 4:30 show or 11 o'clock show, one of them, one of the other days, a while back. But she's going to come on. She's very, very good. Sounds beautiful and writes very good songs. So that's cool. We're going to have her on. That'll be fun.
Okay.
It's going to be fun to have Krista O'Connell, everybody.
Yeah,
Coming next Friday at 6 o'clock or 3 o'clock. No, 4:30. She's going to come on the Be Encouraged 4:30 show next Friday. So tune in.
Well, I have to jump because I have to get ready for a party tomorrow. I have food to make. But I just wanted to say hello.
Cheryl.
What are you making? What are you making?
I am making, oh my gosh, it's so cool. I bought one of those styrofoam heads and I bought the little beef sticks and you put the toothpicks in them.
Okay.
So it looks like, so that, and then I'm making a pumpkin that's throwing up pasta salad.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Interesting.
I'll take pictures and show.
Please do.
Of course.
Show them to
Please
them.
I
do.
will. Or,
Okay.
let
Or
me
don't
try.
take pictures. When you get them done, just come back on the show and show us.
Oh my God, it's going to take me all night.
Well,
right.
if Lee were not at his parents' house, we'd be here past 10. But
Easily.
Oh, gotcha. Well, have a blessed
don't blame me this week, Bill. All right, Cheryl, I love you. I wish you had come on with Steve.
Bye.
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 See you later.
okay.
Bye.
Okay. Where's Walter?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He came on earlier and knew that we were doing something with Steve, so he bumped out. But
What
he
about
should
Fred?
bounce back in.
Okay. All
hope.
right. So we are in that time of year where the weather's getting a little bit colder and more of your smelling scents come out. So give me, and ladies first, Amy, do you have a favorite smell that you like? Could be anything.
Campfire, like smoke.
Anything.
Campfire smoke, like smoke, like that you smoke, like hickory smoke.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Any type
That
of-
comes in at number 35. Okay.
Wow,
Chora?
that's cool.
My smell has to be the whole Christmassy scent of peppermint.
That comes in at number 11, a real Christmas tree. That scent comes in at number
Yeah.
11. Lee, what about you?
Freshly mowed grass.
Comes in at number 3.
Amy,
Amy,
you
you
haven't
have-
seen the
Amy-
list. Bill's
Amy,
not
you have
allowed
another
to
one?
guess.
What, do
Amy,
I have
you
another one?
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many that smell bacon.
Comes in at number 2.
Oh,
Comes in at number 2.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
that
would've
reminds
said
me of the
that too.
smoke thing, right? That's a
Yeah.
Tora, Tora, you have another one?
Yeah, I do. Another one. It has to be probably the smell of honey.
ooh, that's good.
The smell of honey.
Does honey
Thanks for
smell?
playing, but there's none on the list.
Wow.
Lee,
All right.
another one.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon comes in at
Number 4.
number 20. So
All
this
right,
was
Fred. Fred says coffee.
coffee comes in.
Why isn't Fred on?
I don't know why. Fred,
Yeah.
why aren't you linked in?
Coffee
And
comes
Walter,
in.
if you're watching, link back in, buddy. I'm sorry. We were busy with a guy from New Zealand.
Coffee comes in at number 4 on this list.
Number 4.
So-
Okay.
I wanted to see for scents, and it could be anything, the top 50 scents. And we can go right through them. We'll go right down on. At number 50, a biscuit.
Well, that would be higher for me. But anyway, go ahead.
Number 49, a cheese.
Yeah.
Number 48,
Limburger.
a new house.
No, definitely not.
Sometimes
What about
the
a
smell
new
of a new
car?
house smells good.
A new
Yeah,
card,
build
yeah.
house.
We'll get there. At number 47, wine.
Wine.
Okay. At number 46, I don't understand this one. Furniture polish.
Shoe polish. Oh yeah.
Some people like
Military.
that.
Ask military guys.
Now
Yeah.
I like what's the furniture polish? The pledge, like lemon pledge, like on wood. That actually smells pretty good.
Especially when you burn it.
Yeah. At
What
number,
about the trees, the autumn trees? Is that on the list?
I'll get
We're
there.
getting there.
We're
We'll
going
get
to
there,
go all the way
Tori.
down. Number 45, freshly done popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
44. At number 44, musk.
Mm-hmm.
Must.
Some women like the smell of musk. At number 43, marzipan.
That's not around here, but yeah.
At number 42, new carpets.
No.
The smell
Definitely
of new
not.
carpet. At number
That's
41, cherry. The smell of cherry. Number 40, shampoo, and that could be any type of shampoo.
Yeah.
Number 39, cotton. Kind of weird. 38, sun cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
the suntan
Yeah.
lotion?
Yep. At 37,
Especially when
matching.
you're rubbing it into it. Never mind.
I don't understand this one. At number 36, petrol. I don't
The
understand.
gas.
Gasoline. Gasoline.
I don't get it. Number 35,
Petrol is
bond-
gasoline, Bill. Everyone loves the smell of gasoline.
Dude,
That's
when you
not
get
true.
gasoline on your
Same thing.
hands, it stinks. You try to
Well, that's
wash it
what
off.
there's some people who love the smell of gasoline.
Yeah, but I find it disgusting the smell of gasoline.
All right.
At 35,
That's why-
bonfires.
That's why
What?
it was 36, by the way.
35, bonfires.
Yeah.
Yep.
34, fresh paint.
Yeah.
No.
Donuts.
Did you say
Right,
Fresh
it's kinda
donuts.
high. Yeah, fresh donuts. At number 32, lime.
Mhm.
31, new books.
Mm.
Smell of a new book.
No.
I like
30.
new magazines because they have a.
Do you know how many? Okay, how many times have you guys gone? I mean, they don't have as much now as they do, but back in the day, the scratch and sniff and all the magazines.
Oh,
Like,
Walter
if you're
doesn't
in a doctor's office.
Everybody
Walter, you don't-
freeze. Walter, I wasn't ignoring you, dude. We had a guy from New Zealand who I haven't talked to in like 6 years, and Bill and I both know him. He was in our youth group back in the day. So I saw you come up, and I was like,
The rest of us,
oh,
the rest of us aren't cool enough to meet him.
What?
you know what, Walter? Stop.
I don't control the show. That's Lee. So
The rest of us aren't cool
It's
enough.
all me,
By
Walter.
the way, Walter, what's your Halloween
But ask
costume?
Tura,
That's true. What?
you have a Halloween costume?
what's your costume?
I do have a Halloween costume.
Oh,
What
put
is it?
on. Let me see.
No, wait a minute. Where are your costumes?
I have
have
mine
mine.
on.
We already wore them.
No, you
Yeah,
I'm
didn't.
wearing mine right now.
That ain't
I
a-
got mine on.
She's got hers on, the witchy witch.
that is totally not a costume.
What?
Look
This
at
is called-
Fine, okay, fine, okay. If it's like that, I'll do one.
You got it
All right,
started.
let's see.
I think everybody needs to leave those masks on. Those are cool.
I can't read what I'm looking at if I have my
It's
costume
hard
on.
to breathe in this sometimes.
I can't see.
Hold on, I'm gonna see what Walter thinks of tourist.
It's gotta
costume.
be a Dungeons and Dragons costume.
Oh, it might be some wizard or something.
Yeah, really.
He's getting all dressed. Look at him. He's back there getting dressed.
He's stripping down. You guys like McRibs from McDonald's?
Yes, I love it.
I haven't had one in years.
They are making their repeat appearance for the first time in 8 years.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Think about this for a second.
I just don't
you guys.
love them.
Yeah, but that's you know what? They're all completely and utterly chemical. Just like chicken nuggets are pink before they make them. I bet you it's made with
Yeah.
the same damn meat.
Yeah, but we. it's
Yeah, but when you're
awesome.
hungry, you have a craving. There you go.
I got you. I hear you.
But it's
I'm
better
just
than
because I'm
brisket.
worried about ribs that have edible bones.
It's
that's
better
kinda
than
weird.
regular. It's better than beef brisket.
Then what?
Than beef brisket.
Some places their brisket is pretty damn good. Anyway, well, when he's done. Okay, so at number 32, lime.
Mhm.
Oh God!
Wow.
Oh God!
Oh,
There
Jesus.
he is. All right, Jason.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
bring out that big machete.
Yeah,
I-
where's your machete, dude?
There's not much of this, but you would not believe how much this freaks people out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what also
No
freaks
doubt.
people out is tourist costume.
I've got a full costume right there that I was gonna put on,
Hold on.
That's all right. You don't have to.
but I was gonna. No, I mean,
Walter, what do you think of my costume?
I mean, it's funny.
My hero.
I think it's a cool mask though. Actually, looks like a pretty nice mask.
It is.
I mean,
Wait, Turo,
I
lean in
think
so
it
we
looks
can see
pretty
it.
good.
What's that, Amy?
Lean in so we can see it closer. That is pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's a decent mask.
All right.
I want one of those masks, man. They had these masks that are these silicone masks that pull and attach
Oh,
to your
yeah.
face. You pull them over your head and look like an old man. I want one of those, dude. It totally
Those are
looks like an
creepy
old
looking.
man. And I'm like, well,
Ooh,
that'd be
nice.
so cool. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
There you go,
There you
Walter.
go.
That's the other one that scares the living snot out of people.
No, I'm sure it does. That's very creepy. But
So
I, put,
is that Jason?
Yeah.
That's Jason?
I drive.
No. Jason.
So when I'm driving,
This is Penny.
yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
from Pennywise. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I put this on when I'm driving, and it jacks people up.
Yeah.
They're riding around.
Well,
with
you know what I do? It doesn't freak anybody out, but when I'm out doing my ho job, you know, I'm in full costume driving, and I look over at a car with a bunch of kids in it. They lose their minds. They're like going, "Ah, Santa Claus! Oh my God!" They start freaking out. Mom and Dad look over and like, "Oh my God!" Because, quite frankly, I look very much like Santa Claus when I'm in my costume.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Walter, you
Go
got
ahead,
a favorite
Bill, go ahead.
scent?
You have a favorite what?
A favorite smell, a favorite scent. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. I like
What is it?
chocolate.
Comes in at number 18.
Chocolate.
Okay. So we were working our way down. Number 30, a Christmas cake. A freshly baked Christmas cake.
Where did you get this list? He got this
It's a,
list from
it's
someone
a
in
British
England.
things.
It's a British thing, yeah. They make a Christmas cake and petrol. You like the sound of petrol?
Petro.
They're not going to
Petrol.
call it
Okay.
Christmas cake and
I mean, a lot of people like it. At number 29, aftershave.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people rain. At number 28,
Say that again.
rain.
Oh yeah.
Smell of rain, like summer
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah,
Smell of
yeah.
summer rain. 27, leather.
Yeah.
26,
Yes, I
a
do.
freshly cleaned house. I'm right there with that one. 25, coconut.
I hate that smell.
I love that smell.
That and
I love
cocoa
the smell of
butter.
Coconut
I love-
rocks.
I love smell of
Oh.
coconut. 24, freshly washed hair.
Yeah,
No.
I can dig that.
23, the smell of orange.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I do love orange smell.
22, the smell of a new car.
Yes.
When you get in the car,
I don't like the smell of new car when it's mine. I don't want to smell yours. It just makes me hate on you. I want mine.
21, the smell of babies.
No, hell no.
Oh, it depends. If you
Yeah.
changing them or not.
I'm not cool.
If
And
you're
number-
giving them a bath, that's fine. But if you're changing them, no.
You got too many bad smells.
The Lee, did you have a diaper genie?
No, sir.
You never had a diaper genie?
Oh no, we did. We had them. I didn't use it.
A diaper genie?
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass.
The hell's a diaper genie?
It is a nuclear waste holding tank for diapers that you put in there when you change diapers. So the smell doesn't come out, but when you change the bag,
I was about to say, you got to go in there sometime.
oh, dude, you are plugging up your nose, your mouth, your ears, your eyes.
That's why I
everything.
took that goes straight to the trash can outside.
Nuclear waste.
Yeah, you got to go in there sometime.
At number 20, cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon.
Yes.
That was 20. Okay, remember I guessed
Everything,
that one.
everything cinnamon rocks.
Yeah. Number 19, barbecues.
Hold on, let's
Yeah.
stop right here. I'm going to stop right here. Bill, you must advise me. If number 1 is pumpkin spice, I'm going to break this computer.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
You may break the computer.
If it's number 1,
I knew it.
I'm turning off my computer. Warn me before we get to 1. I'm taking myself out.
Okay. At number 18, chocolate. At number 17, lemon. Number 16, lavender.
Yeah.
Number 15, log fires.
Yeah.
14, one of my favorites, scented candles. 13, vanilla.
Yeah.
12, roses.
Yeah.
11, Christmas tree.
Yeah.
10, fresh flowers. I don't understand this one. 9, fish and chips. It's definitely a British thing. At number 8, a Sunday roast. Now, when my wife's got the pot roast going in the crock pot, oh, hell yeah. Easily. 7, freshly washed clothes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Number 6, the seaside.
Oh, Walter.
Nice.
That is so awesome.
There you go.
Hold on a
Holy
minute.
crap.
Hold on.
All right, how many ladies we have? We only have one show right now. We'll get more.
Thanks for showing up, man. Thank you.
There you go. I blew him up.
Nice. There you go.
How are you, Pharaoh?
I'm all right.
Dude, flex the muscles for the ladies, Walter.
That's not people though. This is not a show. Well, not a show, but not that kind of
Give
show.
us one of these, Walter.
That's awesome.
But I think the costume contest has to be BK. He won it.
I don't
is
know. That
so
Pharaoh
cool.
costume is pretty damn cool.
Walter, how many girlfriends have you dressed that up for?
I've only had this. I bought this a couple. It's only worn it like once at like a small party. I haven't really worn it. So
Do the women just go ape shit?
Somebody walked up and said, "Oh, hi, Walter."
Walter, do you have like 2% body fat on you, dude, or what? I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
I used to have a lot less, but I'm 50 now, man. I got a lot less now. A lot more now.
Jesus Christ. Good Lord, dude. Okay. At number 5, cakes baking in the oven.
Can you
yeah.
Can you put us back to normal size, please?
Yeah, put it back to normal size. Don't do that.
At number 4, coffee. Number 3, freshly cut grass.
Yeah.
At number 2, bacon. And the number 1 most liked scent, freshly baked bread.
All right.
It wasn't pumpkin spice, Lee. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm glad. But you're right, Bill. Fresh baked bread. We used to live next door in Germany to the Bäckerei, the bakery. Oh my God, what a great place that was! I used to love.
I love bakeries, dude. I really do.
And one of my best friends actually lived was the Bäcker, the son of the Bäckerei guys.
I'm actually loving going to Panera Bread now. Like if you go to Panera in the morning, dude, all the freaking bread they got going on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Holy crap.
Mine's is Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts.
Starbucks is good. Krispy Kreme is the one I like to go with.
Well, Lee knows this.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got the killer. When you're walking through the mall and you walk past the Cinnabon.
Dude, Auntie Anne's. You ever had Auntie Anne's?
Auntie Anne's, yeah. Auntie Anne's.
Oh, good Lord.
You've never been in before. You usually smell it before you see it.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
sugar high.
You're like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about Cinnabon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Auntie Anne's the same way for me too, though. I love.
In Springfield Mall, like you had to walk past it. It was right near the exit. It's like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if you walk past a coffee shop and next to the coffee shop is a Cinnabon? So you're getting both those smells in like one shot.
That's all. Deadly combination.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? People, when I used to work, and that's true. I worked at Gloria Jean's back when I first met Walter. When I worked at Gloria Jean's Coffee Bean, the smell, the aroma of all the different coffees was outstanding. And what was so great was people used to come into us and go, "What coffee are you making today? What's that smell? I can smell the coffee." It's like, they didn't want to take for an answer. It's everything in the store that's just wafting out into the mall. Everything together is what you're smelling. No. It's something chocolate, or it's cinnamon, or something, whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. We're brewing Viennese roast, whatever. But that's what it was. It was everything. So, and people they used to come into our store all the time, man. It was crazy.
Nice. Well, this is a fun fact. I actually, before I worked at Macy's, my first actual job was actually scooping ice cream at an ice cream store in Fairfield Smalls.
Which ice cream store?
It no longer exists.
Okay.
I forget the name. It was like a couple years ago. It was my first job. And
what was the name? Because guess what? I've been to Fairfield Smalls since it was built.
I don't remember the name, but it was a good ice cream. It was striving. Like, no, it's called Great American Cookies. Is what it was called.
I remember that place.
Mrs. Fields Cookies. Not many people could beat Mrs. Fields Cookies at the time.
I know.
Pass Mrs. Fields Cookies with that being baked. Nah, not much could beat that.
By the way, I want to say I'm glad you guys are doing today's show because it's after today. It's going to be I'm going to be up like pretty much 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day.
And dude, you know what? I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate it because
I do too.
Every 4 years is something that not many countries get a chance to do, and you get a chance to vote for somebody when other countries are like, you ain't voting. It's him and that's it, or her, or whatever.
That's true.
So, yeah, it's a privilege to be able to vote in this
That's
country.
the way you need to look at it. Speaking of that, have you all voted?
I have.
I'm going to vote on November 3rd, bro.
I voted today.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. I'm glad that people get a chance to vote at.
Yeah, because I feel like November 3rd is going to be a little bit of a mob. Today, I feel like I think the early voting hype has kind of died down, so you can kind of because I went in.
I think it'll die down by Tuesday, big time. I mean, I think there's not going to be as many people on Tuesday because seems like everybody's already voted. So I'm going to be loving life.
Yeah, I went in there, and I was like,
I've already decided I'm going to go at 11 o'clock or 10:30 because there's no rush, no before work voters, there's no lunch voters. 10:30. I bet you there'll be nobody there. I'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I work not far from the government center, and they have long lines.
Oh, I know.
Long lines.
I voted early on the birthday, and the line was literally from like the next town center, Fairfax Town Center.
It's nuts, but it's a privilege in this country to be able to vote for somebody. So,
no question.
Okay, we are on our
Walter. What were you saying? Walter's about to say something.
No, I was just thinking like it's funny how people totally like take that
privilege
for granted. Yeah,
for granted, yeah, and right and privilege for granted. Like in Australia, like if you are a registered legal voter, if you don't vote, they fine you. They have to pay a fine if you don't vote.
That's true.
If that were the case here, a lot of things would be different. I don't know.
There's lots of things that other countries do that are pretty cool. There's lots of things that we do that all of them want to do. There's a ton of things that other countries want to do because they do it in the United States. But then they also add things that, and that would say that what you're saying in Australia, in this country, a lot of people would balk. You can't make me do anything. That's what people hear me say.
You don't have to. You can just pay the fine.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can't fine me for doing something I want to do.
You're totally free not to vote.
In a non-related topic, BK, I have to say I think the LSU not the LSU quarterback. The number one pick was because I don't want to just be a political show, but yeah, the college quarterback, the number one draft pick, he must have done something stupid to get COVID.
Yeah, good old dumb. Yeah, well, it's all good. I've got other things to say about that crap, so that's all right. What's up, Bill?
I see Bill pointing like and share.
Oh, like and share. There you go.
No, I mean, in other countries, if you vote for the wrong person, you get in your car and your car blows up. That's the sad part about some countries around the world. You vote for the wrong person, you blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and how about this though? Russia, if you vote in Russia, which you do, they have the democratic voting system. But guess who always wins?
Yeah,
Putin.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, so.
What I
don't care. I don't care how many people voted for whatever. Putin's going to win. There you go.
But if you go, it was interesting. If you go back in our history, like early on, like their first maybe 10 presidents, the Republican and Democratic were one party. Then there was the Federalist Party.
Yeah.
It's interesting if you go back in time with some of these other parties.
Back also was the interesting thing was, and I didn't learn this from Hamilton. I already knew this, but if the president, whoever you vote for president, whoever loses becomes the vice president.
Yep.
So they still got both parties in there doing their thing.
That used to be it in the United States. It first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
yeah.
One of our segments tonight was going to be in a, and we'll get to it, but in a fun way.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, if you were president, what would you want to accomplish? And we would make it fun because the Sunday parade had, if I were a president, ask 100 people, what would you do as president?
And this is what I want to preface that.
Hold on.
I already know mine.
You ever see the movie Dave?
Yes.
Okay. That was, in a way, he made it an interesting way of becoming president where he forced people to get along. And he had a guy come in, one of his best buddies was an accountant, and figured out ways to save money. But it's just, roll up your sleeves and we all work together. That's
right.
And why is my color weird?
Why is your light red?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry, Lee. What?
No, I was going to say when we do this, I want to know what you would do. I don't want to hear any of what I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't Twitter. I wouldn't whatever. I don't want to hear that crap. I want to hear what you would do. No bashing.
Yeah,
that's
when
it becomes.
Make it fun. Make it fun. Like, what would you want to accomplish as a president? And some of these people, a lot of more kids of what they.
I wouldn't grow children.
Whatever.
Well, I already know mine, but I'm going to wait for the others to tell theirs.
Anyway,
all right.
Okay, so it's our Halloween show, and it's our official Halloween candy power rankings.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, I gotta put the mask back on.
I think we did this last year.
Well, we did our Halloween candy.
How long have we been doing the LMB show?
Was it a bracket? Was it a bracket?
Bracket. Thank you.
Yeah,
we did our bracket.
That's
we did our bracket. Okay. So I'm going to ask Walter, what is your all-time favorite candy?
Okay, now wait a minute. All-time favorite candy or like
your all-time favorite Halloween candy?
Okay,
Halloween candy.
I'm gonna have to say reaching in the bag and pulling out a Reese's cup is probably the best thing to do.
That comes in at number 1 and a Halloween trade value ranking of number 2.
Yeah, the Reese's cup and trick or treat, yes.
Okay, Amy.
Twix.
Did y'all get what he just said though? There, it's a power ranking, trade ranking of 2. I mean, somebody would rather have. What would somebody want to give? Whatever they can give it to get. That's number 2. All right, go ahead, Amy. Sorry.
Yeah, Twix bar.
That comes in at number 4 with a trade value ranking of 10.
That's good. Twix is good.
That's wrong.
Tora.
Mine's is a split tie between Kit Kat bar and
no.
You only choose one.
Just one, Walt. Just one, Tora.
Okay, Kit Kat bar, all-time favorite.
Comes in at number 2 with a Halloween trade value ranking of 12.
Okay, all right.
Lee.
Well, I will tell you that's Reese's Pieces. They're my favorite.
Let me ask you: Is Bunch of Crunch on there or Crunch Bar?
Hold on.
Bunch of Crunch. Never even heard of Bunch of Crunch.
Are you talking about a Crunch Bar?
No. There's a chocolate called Bunch of Crunch.
Where do you buy that?
Everywhere, movie theaters, CVS, everywhere.
I've never seen Bunch of Crunch.
And it ain't on there. Lee, what were you looking for?
I wasn't looking for anything. I say Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces weren't in the top 20.
What about Crunch Bar? What about Crunch Bar?
Crunch Bar comes in at number 12 with that Halloween trade value ranking of 16.
All right,
So
I'll give you my next number 1. Hold on, you ready?
Go ahead.
Butterfinger. Butterfinger is my next favorite.
Butterfingers, I love Butterfingers.
Comes in at number 3 with a Halloween trade value ranking of 5. So I'm going to go around the room, add ice cream to it. What is your Halloween candy ice cream?
Okay.
Oh, you mean like if you're doing a blizzard?
Let's say you go into Cold Stone Creamery and you have your ice cream. What Halloween candy are you putting in there, Walter?
Well, M&M's.
Okay, Amy.
Milk duds.
Ooh, milk duds and ice cream.
Okay,
Why not?
Tara.
I'll try that.
For me, I'd put shut up, Lee. For me, I'd put chocolate kisses on mine.
No. I was making fun of Amy's choice because
It'd be
milk
very
duds.
chewy.
Chill. Yeah, you chew a lot of milk duds.
Lee, what Halloween candy are you putting in your ice cream?
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting a Heath bar in there.
I'm probably gonna go Butterfinger in my ice cream.
Yeah, go there.
All right, that's a good choice, but
I have to do that.
I have to tell you, those my Heath bars on, man, I can dig.
Hold on, wait a minute.
them.
You know the best Halloween like actual item to eat
What?
for the Halloween? It's
You already
called
said.
no. It's called popcorn balls. They're
Called
really good.
Bunch of Crunch.
It's called.
No.
I'm gonna have a thing of Whoppers.
What
I
are
would
we?
eat
I
barrel
hate
of Whoppers.
those.
You don't like
Whoppers.
Whoppers?
I don't like Whoppers that much.
Why?
My
Whoppers
kids
rock.
They would be you know what? They would be my number one trade item. I'd trade that away in a heartbeat. In fact, I'd take almost anything. You know what is one of the worst candies also? Candy corn.
No,
Doesn't even hit the top 20.
I disagree.
Walter, do you like candy corn?
Candy corn is terrible.
Yeah.
I will throw candy corn and bit of honey. I will chuck that in the freaking trash can the moment I get home because it ain't happening.
Bit of honey ain't my
I like
favorite.
bit of honey, okay?
What's
No.
number one on the list?
Okay, so at number 20 is a Milky Way with a value ranking of 14. At number 19 is a Heath bar with a value of 20. Number 18 is Pop Rocks with a value of 6.
Classic.
Pop rock.
At 17 is a Tootsie Roll with a ranking of 29.
Tootsie Roll.
Hold on, freeze. Wait a minute. So the other day I'm watching this documentary about the Bunny Ranch. All right. Anybody familiar with the Bunny Ranch is?
Yes.
In Vegas. Okay. And I see this woman, and she's talking to the other girls about the things that really work for her. She holds up Pop Rocks. She puts the Pop Rocks in her mouth.
You know what you do?
Okay. All right, Walter. But you look at me like Walter had to look like what?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know if I want Pop Rocks.
I know, I hear you. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Pop Rocks, go ahead.
At number 16 is Raisinets and Junior Mints with a trade value of 25.
I like Junior Mints a lot, actually.
At 15 is a Baby with 13.
No, what was it? You broke up.
Baby Ruth with a ranking of 13. Trade value ranking of 13.
No,
I do not like Baby Ruth.
No, I'm good.
I hate Baby Ruth.
At 14 is Laffy Taffy and Air trade value of 17.
Yes, Airheads rock.
I like Airheads. I don't like Laffy Taffy.
You crazy.
13.
Laffy Taffy is good.
Again,
that stuff sticks to your teeth.
Good. Hey.
Yeah.
I agree with Walter on that.
Yeah.
13 is Sweet Tarts, Smarties, and Bottle Caps with a trade value of 24.
No way.
That should be number
don't
one.
like any of them.
That should be number one.
No, hell no.
Number 12 is a Crunch Bar with a ranking trade value of 16.
Yes.
At number
it's
11,
not Bunch of Crunch though.
no. At number 11 is Crackle, Hershey's, and Mr. Good Bar at a ranking of 19 trade value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
10 is Skittles with a trade value of 11.
What type of Skittles? Because there's a lot of different ones now.
Yeah, the basic one in the red bag.
Yeah, if you like Skittles, you like Skittles. You're not gonna.
Yeah. Skittles, period.
What about M&M's?
Number 9 is Tootsie Pops with a ranking of 7.
Yes.
What about
Number
M&M's?
8 is Snickers with a trade value of number 8.
Yeah.
All right.
7 Whoppers with a trade value of 21.
Trade value 21.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. I'd be trading them away in about 2 seconds.
Because they're really good, Lee.
Whoppers are good.
So
At number
you say.
6 is M&M's with a trade value of 4. At
Yeah, I don't
5,
like regular M&Ms. I like the other ones.
At 5 is Starburst and High Chew with a ranking of 18.
Yes.
Okay,
Number
all right.
four.
I like those.
Number 4 is a Twix bar with a ranking of 10. Trade value ranking of 10. And number 3, Butterfinger with a trade value of 5.
I know what number 2 is.
Number 2 is Kit Kat with a trade value of 12. And Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is number 1 with a trade value of 2.
What had the trade value of 1?
Wait a minute.
Which one had the trade value of 1?
It didn't say.
I'm surprised Hershey Kisses didn't make that.
The black.
Nobody
didn't
was
make
trade
it?
value of 1.
Hershey Kisses.
Oh yeah.
But Hershey made it, so I
That's
mean,
chocolate. That's
Can
chocolate.
I show you? Can I show you guys something?
Yeah, show me the bunch of crunch you got there at your house.
I'm trying to. How the hell do I put this?
you put it next to the
You
camera.
have to bring it up to the next to the camera. There you go. What's that say?
Oh, the little ones.
Yeah.
I found number 1.
Okay.
At number 25 is Candy Jewelry and Novelty Lips with a trade value of 1.
The point. Okay.
The candy necklaces were pretty damn good. I'll give them credit.
My favorite candy bar. One of my favorite. Wait, where's the Three Musketeer bar, man?
It's outside the top 20.
It wasn't in the
I
top
have
20.
to be in the right mood for that. I like it, but and peppermint patties.
What?
I
I'm
love
sorry.
those.
What candy was it?
Three Musketeer.
At number 27 with a trade value of 15. Yeah, Popcorn Ball with a trade value of 22.
Popcorn balls rock.
At number 29 was Gum at the trade value of 27. You ready for this? At number 30, Money with a trade value of 3.
That should be number 1 because you can get the money and get whatever you just buy.
That's right.
How the hell is that? I mean, if
I gotta say,
Although you know what, when you're 5 years old, you go, I can't eat this. You know,
that is.
I was having a talk with one of my neighbors, and you know what's coming for Halloween this year.
Well, my fear this year for Halloween is the because of COVID. It's the candy.
Nope. You know what's going to be put in bags? Little bottle sanitizer. You watch. It's going to happen. A little
We had
bottle of hand
Halloween last night
sanitizer.
up there.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Pennsylvania's
whiskey woman?
Pennsylvania's ridiculous. We had Halloween last night.
What?
You know what? I'd still come around to houses on.
They usually do it the Thursday before Halloween around here, unless Halloween's on Thursday. It's weird. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Are we coming to
did
kick
the
anybody's
dumbest
ass,
thing
by
I've
the
ever
way, for your son?
Nope.
We haven't
never-
found anybody who kick his ass yet.
Nope.
How's your son doing?
I never find them.
How's your
Alex
son doing?
He's still
He's
milking
doing
it? Is he milking it
No,
still?
He's good. He's
Okay,
good.
Good.
His knee's still messed up, but
Yeah.
Is he
it's
eating
considered-
comfort food?
What?
He doesn't have a little bell next to his door, next to his bed.
Yeah.
God, no.
Mom, ding, 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 ding.
Okay, so I wanted to take this a little bit further. So since we're on Halloween, I have some questions for you guys.
Best Halloween movie of all time.
No. So going back to childhood, question number 1. Do you guys have a favorite stuffed animal as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was a baby.
I'm talking about as a little kid. Did you have a favorite stuffed animal? You did?
Mhm.
Nope.
Walter.
I had a blanket though. I like Linus. I had a blanket.
Okay.
Right.
How
My
long
daughter
did you
had a
have that
blanket.
for? How long did you have it for?
I mean, I might have been 10
Okay.
till it just disappeared. I don't know.
Okay. Amy, favorite stuffed animal when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did. It was like a little leopard, like little thing like this, like a lying down leopard stuffed. Yeah, it didn't look very real, but it was awesome.
How long did you have it for?
My gosh, I probably still have it somewhere in my. My mom, my parents unloaded all my childhood stuff on me at one point. So I probably played with it till I was like, probably about 10. Yeah, about 10.
Tora.
But I haven't had it for years.
I don't have any.
No, you never had a stuffed animal as
Oh,
a kid.
bull crap. You still have something.
I
I bet
don't.
you still sleep with something.
I don't, Lee.
Wow.
I don't believe
I had a stuffed bunny, a little stuffed animal bunny, and I had him probably till, I don't know, 15, because stuff like that, you just didn't want to part with it, man. It was like you was
Yeah.
you just really couldn't part. I mean, I have an Opus stuffed animal Opus that I keep in my closet. It's just because you just just memories.
Cool.
All right, favorite Halloween costume as a kid.
Ooh,
Hobo.
I love this one.
Hobo was your favorite as a kid.
My mom, that was one of the ones. I had a big old cigar, little big plastic cigar, and I was all. My mom put the makeup on me, make me look all smeared, and I had on whatever. I had my stick with my bag on it with my. I don't know why, but I just remember that costume. My mom made awesome costumes, and I just loved being a hobo for some reason. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Had a 5 o'clock shadow on me.
All right, Walter.
I had a
King Tut outfit.
no, I had I had a pirate costume. That was like the coolest thing. I had like this crazy bandana and I had this big fake a mustache.
Nose ring thing. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No mustache and big fake earrings and a sword. Oh, dude, that thing like a saber. Yeah, that was that.
Hell, dude, you could pull that off today.
Elementary school, man. I wore to school, dude. Everybody's like, dude, that is like I won. Like,
yeah.
All right. Amy.
There were two. So like Lee, my mom made me a leopard costume one year, probably to go with that leopard stuffed animal. But then my favorite one, I was a fried egg one year.
Yeah, my daughter was a fried egg one time.
Okay. All right. Tora.
Mine's had to be Batman when I was little.
Okay. All right.
You go.
At what year do you guys switch over to pillowcases for your Halloween candy? What age?
10 years. 10 years old.
I probably switched to pillowcase about 11 or 12.
Yeah, that one.
Full, almost full to the brim. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Favorite TV show as a kid? Lee.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Johnny Quest.
Okay.
Johnny Quest.
Walter.
Baddest ass TV cartoon.
Yeah, mine is a little obscure. Probably, I don't think anybody's ever heard of this, man. But I was a big freak over Ultraman.
I remember Ultraman.
You know remember that?
Yeah.
Channel 20.
That's classic.
Ultraman.
Channel 20.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I was an Ultraman freak, man.
Amy.
Wow. That's really hard. I'm gonna say Dr. Shrinker. Anybody remember him?
I've heard.
Dr. Shrinker. Dr. Shrinker.
Yeah, I never watched it as a kid, but somebody told me about it, and then I looked it up as an adult. I'd have been like, "Oh man."
They're like Electro Woman and Dinah Girl.
Yeah, that's the Sid Marty Krofft, Electro Woman and Dinah. Oh,
yeah.
I was actually just watching that. You can YouTube that stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, a bit of a crush on that.
Tora.
Mine's had to be Rugrats. Best kid show ever.
Okay. I was a big Scooby-Doo. I loved every Scooby-Doo episode. I love Scooby-Doo. I did
love the Flintstones too, though.
The thing about Flintstones, when I was a kid growing up, it only came on. That was a Saturday morning thing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Ultraman came on every day. That was
like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo Saturday morning.
Who was your neighborhood best friend?
Joel Bender.
Okay.
And then Steve Smith, because we moved. When I was in Iowa until I was 7. Joel Bender, and I used to always say, "Well, Joel's mom." That's my mom's biggest memory is me saying, "Well, Joel's mom says," I used to say that to her all the time. And then when we moved to Germany, I met Steve Smith, first black kid I ever knew, and he was my best friend. And he and I did everything together. I loved Steve. Steve was my best friend until we moved from there. And then he lived in Reston here. And I went and saw him like one time, and that was it. Because I couldn't drive, so obviously,
right.
My parents were going to drive me to Reston.
Are you in touch with them today?
No.
Not on Facebook?
Nope, none of them. I tried to look for Joel Bender on Facebook, and who knows? That was in Iowa, so he may be a hillbilly redneck out in the woods somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. Walter.
My neighborhood best friend. Well, I grew up in a rural area, man. It was the closest person. It was actually my cousin. My first cousin lived next door, and like we were just like
Tight.
Yeah, brother, man. I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah. So I would have to say him. Like I didn't have like the suburban neighborhood kind of like like because everybody was like it was a black rural community, and pretty much everybody out there was either super close or cousins or somehow related. You know what I mean? Dirt road,
Yeah.
plum patches, plum tree. The plums, plum bushes. Yeah. So I'll grow up in a country boy.
Okay. And obviously, with family, you're in touch with your cousins still, right?
Oh, he didn't have a Facebook page. It's sad, man, because I don't talk to him a lot as much as I should. I'm gonna take half the blame for that because all I gotta do is pick up the phone and call him.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just sad how you as adults sometimes how people you grow up with you just grow apart, man.
Well, call him today, buddy. Call him today.
Every now and again, we speak.
Halloween always makes you think of your friends growing up, and if that one friend you haven't found on Facebook, you go searching for them on Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, my best friend here, when we moved here, I had a couple different, but Chris Brown was one of my best friends, and I had some good friends here because again, in the military, we moved all over the place.
Amy, was your good friend?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. We knew each other in high school.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amy, yours.
Heidi Bolstein.
You in touch with her today?
Yes. We have known each other since kindergarten.
Okay. Very nice.
Girls keep in better touch with their friends. You know what I mean? I mean, I really believe that.
Heidi Bolstein, I like that name.
I know. I'm really bad at it. I'm like I don't fit the stereotype staying in touch. I'm horrible.
Oh, you don't fit the stereotype of being a girl.
Thank you.
No, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean you're attractive like a girl is and all that kind of stuff. But as far as how you think exactly like me. It's crazy. It's crazy how many answers when we do all these things with Bill that we have exactly the same. Don't you agree?
According to all those tests.
Yeah. It's really crazy. Yeah, anyway.
So you also did band too, so you guys got that.
But what that means is if we ever lived together, we'd probably slit each other's throats.
Yeah.
That's probably what it means. We're probably too much alike.
Tora.
I don't have one that I still keep in touch with.
No, but do you have who was your best friend when you were a kid?
Growing up?
Yeah, her name was Julie, and that was a long time ago.
And you don't stay in touch with her?
No, because after I moved away,
She lived in Bethesda.
No, shut up. No, Lee, you always do that. That's not cool. No, it was when I used to live in Woodbridge. I grew up in Woodbridge, and she was like a good childhood friend of mine. We don't keep it. Actually, sorry, no. The person that I still keep in touch with to this day is a good childhood friend. Her name is Molly Intersex, and I grew up with her when we were little. We went to school together, and to this day, we still keep in touch because
cool.
she goes to Northern Virginia Community College now.
All right, cool.
That's
okay,
cool.
On to the next question. Favorite neighborhood activity as a kid, Lee?
Playing pickup football with my friends.
Okay, Walter.
Oh, pick up basketball, dude, with the rim, the bicycle rim. It's a hoop.
Amy.
Against the tree.
Walking down to Fairfax swimming pool.
Okay. Tora.
It's called Capture the Flag.
That's what I was doing when I was a kid. On Capture the Flag or Kick the Can. One of those two was a summertime activity. Every kid in the neighborhood played that game. Everybody played the game. As a kid, you have a secret clubhouse? Lee.
Yeah, I built one. Built a couple, actually.
What was the code to get in?
No, we didn't have code. If you came near the place and didn't know where our little booby traps were, then you're screwed.
Walter.
Booby trap? No, we didn't have a clubhouse, but we had a tree.
A tree house. I built tree houses.
Yeah, we had not a tree house. No, it was actually just a tree.
Okay.
Climb the tree. And,
oh yeah, one of those trees with all the branches that are low, so you can climb it.
Some kind of pine or some kind of evergreen that you would literally have to fight and crawl to get in and get on some grab. Once you got in there, It's kind of you could climb up the branches and hang. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was.
And no one could see you. And no one could see you because the outside edge. Yeah.
All to the top of that thing and hang out and see people. Right, nobody would ever know you're in there.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Who's Glenn Webster?
I know. I was just about to say he's about to call 911.
He's joking. It's a ghost. He's seeing a ghost. Amy, secret clubhouse.
We didn't build one, but we would go down to the playground at Green Acres Elementary School, and we would go into the play equipment and pretend that was our clubhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tora.
I didn't have one, actually.
They don't have 911 in England. Sorry.
So you never had a
911.
No, I never had a clubhouse.
Okay. How many childhood friends have you rediscovered on Facebook? Lee.
A few. I got a few that I've
plenty
talked to. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question on when you say childhood friends. How far? When you say how far childhood?
Middle school, high school.
Okay.
A lot. Okay. Yeah, a lot then.
Okay. Amy.
Like from my kid below middle school, or before living here in America, before living here in Virginia.
You know there's a Coming to America 2 coming out. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. It's going to be Will Smith and what's his name?
Oh, you kidding me?
And Kevin Hart. Will Smith and Kevin Hart are doing it.
I agree.
Oh my God.
No, that's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Coming to America is Eddie Murphy and what's his face are doing again. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake with Kevin Hart and Will Smith.
All right.
Amy, how many friends have you rediscovered on Facebook?
Tons.
Okay. Tora.
Yeah.
About 2 or 3.
Okay. Did you have a friend that you have tried to get in touch with to make peace with? If you had an argument as a kids and you just never spoke again, have you tried to make peace? Lee.
Well, yeah, you and Mark Duvall.
Yeah, but we never made peace.
We make peace. Well, we just forget.
You had an argument where you just never spoke to him again, but you decided to reach out to Facebook to try and make peace with him.
Oh no!
Anybody?
Only one is listen seriously. The only people that I've had arguments with are people who are like my best friends. You, Mark Duvall.
No, I'm talking.
See, I've never had arguments with those people.
No, I did have.
I did. I made peace with somebody that I found on Facebook and made peace with.
But I didn't actually. It wasn't Facebook. I actually was riding around town and I bumped into him.
Okay.
And you made peace with him.
And you made peace with him.
I was in my car and I saw him walking past and I just left. I ain't seen this dude in 30 years. I'm like, hey man, I got something I need to get off my chest. I don't know if you remember.
And you feel better about it. You made peace.
I was a dick when I did this, and you know, I need to tell you that that wasn't cool what I did. You know.
That's good. You made peace with it. So
what was his girlfriend's name?
Oh, that was
Amy.
I don't want to go to.
No, not really.
I'm kidding, Walter.
Tora.
Nobody.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna change the subject, and we're gonna do a light subject now.
By the way, who's Glenn Webster, Lee?
He's a friend of mine from England. He lives in Britain, and which means that right now it is 5 hours ahead of us.
2 a.m. It's like 2 a.m. right there.
5 hours ahead of us, so not quite 2 a.m. But yeah.
So it's Halloween there already.
It is Halloween there already. Yes, that's correct.
So, what would you guys think would be the most embarrassing way to die?
Oh God,
Lee.
Having sex.
That is number one.
I think having sex with yourself.
Yeah, that would be number one. That would be the ultimate most embarrassing way to go. Lee, what would you think would be the most embarrassing way to die?
Having sex with yourself.
Okay, Walter.
Oh
my God! Or just take it. No, having Bill.
Come back to me. Give me a second. I need to think.
Bill, I would say Elvis.
Okay.
The Elvis on the toilet.
On the toilet.
I was thinking toilet. That's what I was leaning. I was trying to come up with something. See if I can come up with something else. But yeah, that's what sticks out.
Okay. Tora.
In more ways than one.
For me personally, it would probably be if I'm I've always wanted to wrestle the shark.
Yeah.
That'd be your most embarrassing way to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be a stupid way to die.
I came up with the top 10 most embarrassing ways to die. At
Oh
number
wait,
10,
is lighting your fart on fire one of those?
Yeah.
No. At number 10, being electrocuted.
Okay.
Being electrocuted.
That's embarrassing.
Pretty embarrassing way to go.
Guess it depends what you got plugged in.
Yeah. There's a hot in there.
At number 9, drowning in a relaxing bath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. How do you drown in a bathtub? Yeah.
At number 8, dropping weights on yourself at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you bench press and ain't no one around.
Come down on your neck.
Yeah. Number 7, a falling tree branch on you.
Mm-hmm.
At number 6, accidentally shooting yourself.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, accidentally shooting yourself.
That should be number 1.
At 5, for men, a necktie getting caught in an elevator.
Oh,
yeah.
Elevator door, and the elevator goes up.
Or any number of things, actually. That's why. I've had that happen to me. Actually, I was doing. What would we do here? I was managing at Mr. Gaddy's.
That could strangle you real quick.
I had that damn tie on.
Yeah, that was.
And it got into the grinder or something, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But I got it taken care of.
That was really something.
I was able to pull it off really fast, and it went in. Anyway.
At number 4, falling out of bed.
Falling out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was a kid, we were staying at a friend's house. I couldn't have been but 7 years old though. 6 or 7 years old. And my friend Sam, his parents are my mom and dad's. My aunt Pam was my mom's, maid on or whatever. But we went over to their house down in Texas, and Sam had bunk beds, and boy, I wanted to be on the top bunk. Can I be on the top bunk? And I was. They put me up on the top bunk. They didn't have rails and crap like that, like they have now, 800 rails and baskets that you sleep in on the top bunk. So I'm sleeping up there, and apparently, at some point during the night, the parents were still awake. I rolled out of the top bunk and hit the floor, made enough noise.
How far?
Everybody, regular bunk bed size. So
6 feet off the ground? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Damn, that's a hard
rolled
way to
out,
go.
hit the ground, made a god-awful noise. My parents came running. I was still asleep. They picked me up. They told Sam to get in the top bunk, and they put me in the bottom bunk. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, I thought I went to sleep in the top bunk. I didn't have it. I was a little kid. I didn't have any injuries. Nothing didn't hurt.
You're lucky.
Well, yeah, but also when you're little, people get in car accidents when they're like in 5. They just roll around the whole car and nothing happens to them.
Right. It's amazing today when we all. I mean, my parents had the Chevrolet, the station wagon with the seats backwards. Nobody wore freaking seatbelts back then.
No.
We all turned out just fine.
Man.
My favorite story is what's his name, Bill Engvall talking about. My dad used to cut them out of the car.
Yeah. My buddy's dad had an El Camino. We sat in the back. I mean, there was no freaking seatbelts. Nothing.
Now, man, if somebody saw us or if you did that, people would call CPS.
Or somebody. Yep. At number 3, being run over by your own car.
Yeah.
That would be pretty bad.
That would be very embarrassing. At number 2, naked on a toilet with your pants down.
There you go.
I was number 2. That's what I said.
I'm going to take a wild guess as to what number 1 is, but I'm not going to say the word.
Sex.
Sex, number 1.
Is number 1. Yep. So anyway. Okay. So election's coming up on Tuesday, and once again, Tor, thank you for all that you're doing here.
Oh, no,
Everybody go vote. Everybody go vote.
I'm already on my second pumpkin spice today.
Oh, good God. Okay. So this Parade magazine came out on Sunday, and if I were a president, with some of these, one guy, Flack, said, I would impress upon people that you don't need to despise somebody just because you disagree with them. Another actor said,
I would agree with that 5 years ago, not now.
One actor said, if I were president, I would do my very best to be a good leader.
Be a
One
what?
said
Be a good what?
be a good listener.
Oh,
One said
I
By the way,
Duke any
Walter.
country didn't agree with me.
By the way, Walter, did you see Lil Wayne yesterday?
No, I don't listen to that. If he's talking, I don't know.
No. He went to the White House yesterday.
I know what he did, but I don't know. I don't. That's
so. If you were president in a lighthearted way, what would you want to? How do you think you would be a good president in a light way? What would you do to be a good president?
I'll go last because I already know mine, but I'm not going to say it right now.
I'll start off with I would roll up my sleeves to work with both sides and hear both sides of the argument and find some way to come to a happy medium, listening to everybody's opinions and come up with some kind of middle ground. Because that's the only way we're going to improve is a middle ground from both sides. And I would kind of take the whole Dave approach.
The thing with that is like you need both sides to actually agree with that.
Well, they would be forced to. They would be. We all have to come to some kind of happy medium.
You could do a
That's the only way we're going to move forward.
So basically, you're going to all be forced to do it your way.
Yeah, and locked in this freaking thing, you ain't coming out. So,
Yeah.
Lee, in a lighthearted way, what would you do to try to be a good president?
Lighthearted, I think I would be the kind of president that's not extremely lighthearted.
You're about more joy, so
I am about more joy, and I would be against anybody who's not positive. And when the naysayers, I'd want to get rid of all the naysayers and the bull crap. But like, you can't do that. I mean, I don't know what I would want to do if I became president. I would. You know what I would do tomorrow? If I became president on this election, my first executive order would be to announce to every member of Congress and every senator that their job, the next election, everybody's seat will be up for grabs. Along with mine, of course. Everybody's seat. I would eliminate everybody's sitting seat and have a new election.
You get one
Those
term.
people can run for it again. They get one term, and then we have a re-election, and then we'll go back to the way things were, I guess. Or we just stay with one term. We have an election every year, and everybody freaking gets to vote. Now, of course, you can't do that. So, but I would make everybody, and I would make it so that anybody who had the backing, in other words, they had a lot of people that it's a serious thing. Not just some schmuck that wants to be a senator, but there's enough people that agree with what they want to do. And then that's what petitions are for. And that's already part of the electoral process is you have to submit a petition that's signed by a certain amount of people before you can be legally someone to run. And that's, if you have enough people, then everybody who has enough people gets the same amount of money to spend. They're only allowed to spend that amount of money.
Okay. It's capped.
It's capped. They can't spend any more. And the government supplies it. There's no money from anybody else.
No lobbyists.
And bull crap like that. No private donors. None of that. Everybody gets the same amount. And I've always said this. And guess what? The advertising is free. It used to be FCC handles the advertising and news. All the people who have all the stations that have the privilege of being on the air in the United States, they have to give up a certain amount of time, and they can't be for or against anybody. They have to allow
term limits too.
Okay, Walter.
And that's what I'm saying.
No, that does not sound very lighthearted. Here's what I would do.
I know, I agree.
A lighthearted way of.
Here's what I would do. Everybody in this country, according to your zip code, whatever your zip code is, you're going to get free, one free. Every adult, every person over 18 gets one free. Everybody is 17 and under, every minor gets free. You get one free pass to the nearest amusement park for one day. You get one free pass. Whatever your zip code is,
the kids will love you.
Six Flags, Kings Dominion, Disney, whatever the biggest major, according to your zip code, you're gonna get a free day of parking and a free pass, and you're gonna get 3 days. You get to pick your 3 days, but you have to go. You're gonna have if you pick 3 days, like say I pick May.
You're forced to have fun.
You're gonna have to go. You're gonna take that ticket go that day, and you're gonna prove to your supervisor or your boss when you get back that you went. Otherwise, you have to pay the cost of the admission of the ticket.
You were forced to have fun. I like that.
You're gonna pay whatever zip code you got to make. So you're gonna make some kind of plan with the family. Say if I live 2 hours from Kings Dominion, I'm going to figure out something with the family. We got 3 days to get there. I got all, so you can go. You can basically take 1 day to prepare, 1 day to get there, have fun, and then recovery day to get back. Boom, for free, and it'll be on the go.
I like that, Amy.
That would be that's my.
Boy, I don't have anything really lighthearted. And I know the very
President Gish. We're all coming to the light. Gish.
Oh my gosh. Well, seriously, in all honesty, I would eliminate the estate tax. I would eliminate property tax.
For the win.
And then I would make bacon a national holiday.
You do what?
I would make bacon a national holiday after I eliminate estate and property taxes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd vote for you.
Okay. All right, Tora, I'm bracing myself. How would you lighthearted, please? Lighthearted. How would you? What would you president?
Well, I
the man who cannot be president because were you born in this country yet, Tora?
Yes, I was.
President Arsala, what are you doing to make a lighthearted presidency?
Well, for one thing I'd do is I'd make it a federal mandate. I'd make it clear that kids should not work for free. Everyone needs to pay their interns something to work for them. Like children deserve to get paid. Sorry if that wasn't lighthearted.
No, I mean,
your opinion. It's your opinion. I definitely agree with Walter's way. Where this country, you are forced to have fun because everyone's so damn uptight that it's.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if they're still doing it.
Okay, Lee, who is that? Is that Billy Riley coming?
Billy Riley, yes, Billy Riley.
Billy
Whitney woman owns me. Billy Riley said,
Billy, shut up! I know more than politics than you.
Here's one of the things that I've always liked. You want to talk about lighthearted, and I know they used to do this in Australia, and I don't know if they've changed. But in Australia, you were required to take 6 weeks of vacation a year. Required. For mental health reasons and all that stuff. Everyone was required to take 6 weeks of vacation. And I think they had to take like 2 of them at a time. You didn't have to take the whole 6 weeks, but you had to take 2 weeks at a time. So you just went away from work and you had your own time.
Okay.
And
I have
that happened.
Actually, I have another fun one. One thing I'd mandate is I'd make sure that every kid gets to go to a Nationals game for free or a Capitals game. They get the full experience.
Okay.
All expense paid.
Well, what if I live in Boston?
They can go too.
To Nationals Capitals game? They don't want to go to Nationals. Or
No, kids in general. Kids deserve to go to games for free.
Okay, so whatever game's in their zip code. It's kind of like what Walter said. Anybody who's in the zip code gets to go to their local team.
One free in an all-day park.
Okay.
I like that.
What about you, BK?
I would do. Everyone has to come to a happy medium. You're in this room. You're not coming out of this room. We're all gonna find a happy medium to make this thing work. It's all gonna join. It's gonna melt together, both sides, where we can finally, because it is about the future for our kids and their kids, of a way to make this country better and get rid of there's a law. There's no more hatred. Yeah. We're all going to be friends. We're all going to try to progress, and it's like one gigantic freaking GD suggestion box. I want to hear your suggestions. Pop it in there. I don't care if the box is 10 feet
what?
tall, whatever.
How
I want
about-
to suggest how are we
how-
going to make it better?
Right. I can tell you one of the
And
ways.
everyone's
that
gonna have a freaking beer. Everyone's just gonna chill out on little Adirondack chairs, have a beer, and come to a freaking happy medium. And you're not leaving this room until we do.
I think
That's a
you
good
know what?
idea.
I would love to implement as national law the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if you don't do that, then you suffer the consequences.
Yeah. And people would need to understand that you have a lot more freedoms in this country than other countries. Other countries, there are no freedoms. There's nothing. You have no say in anything. Be blessed that you have that here. And let's make it better. So, okay. I know we only have a few more minutes because I got to watch Mandalorian season. So,
I saw it this morning already.
Don't spoil it.
don't
Walter.
say a word.
7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Mandalorian.
No,
Now,
I
what did
don't
you
say a
do?
word.
I'm like,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. I want
Lee, if someone asked you to be a mentor, what kind of mentor do you think you would be?
Ooh, I love
I've
this question.
been a mentor before.
What's the best advice you've given as a mentor?
Okay. The best.
And everyone gets a different question, so you don't think you're getting the same question.
Okay.
As a mentor, I say believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and do unto others again as you'd want them to do to you. But believe in yourself and love yourself. You got to love yourself because you know what? The golden rule doesn't work if you don't love yourself. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And you have to believe in yourself for that to work. Anyway, that's what I told kids and young people, girls and boys alike. Girls, I tell them, don't do nothing with those boys until after college.
Okay. Walter, when you hear the word peace, and I mean P-E-A-C-E, not a piece of pie, peace,
Or pizza.
what images or objects come to mind?
I'm glad you.
When I hear the word peace, what images and objects come to mind?
Correct.
Yep.
For me,
when you hear that word,
headphones.
I'm still trying to get over the King Tut outfit. I'm just expecting you to bobble your head back and forth like the King Tut did. I can't even move my neck that way, but go ahead.
For me, peace, headphones, and a print CD.
All right. I got you.
That was your answer.
Headphones,
I respect that.
And a print and a print CD.
Okay.
That's speaking for myself.
Amy,
I have a
you ready?
question for you, Walter. Can I ask Walter a question? If I said the word peace, but P-I-E-C-E, what would you think of? What's her name? I'm kidding.
Move on,
No.
please.
that hat is squeezing his head too much.
I know.
Amy, you ready? And do those glasses light up, by the way?
No.
Those are your Elton John glasses. Do they light up?
They're obnoxious rhinestone type things.
I like them though. They're cool.
Yeah, they are
Nice.
cool.
They're cool.
Nicely done.
Okay. Amy, sometimes in life, sacrifices must be made to achieve your dreams. What have been some of the sacrifices you've had to make, and what have been some of the hardest sacrifices you've had to make?
I gave up my career as a professional musician to have a real life, a normal life. Be able to buy a house and
What kind of songs did you sing?
be normal. My undergraduate degree is in opera, and I sang in DC as a classical vocalist.
Oh.
Got my degree at Indiana University in Bloomington, so I do opera and.
Can you still do it?
What?
Can you still do it?
I don't sing anymore though.
No, I'm
Now I'm an IT manager. Woo-hoo.
What has been your hardest sacrifice?
Probably giving that up. I mean, that was my dream.
I want to ask you though.
Yeah,
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
sure.
Do you have any man, what if I would have pursued that? I wonder what would have happened. You ever wonder about that, or
Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah!
actually not chasing it and seeing what would happen?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a constant wonder.
If you were asked to tomorrow to be the lead in a musical,
La Boheme.
which one are you choosing?
In a
Yeah, there you go.
musical?
It's going to go on Broadway. It's going to run on Broadway for 2 months.
Yeah, let's just say something.
You're asked to be the lead. What musical are you choosing?
Say something local popped up and you went and did that, and somebody was in the audience was like, dude, I had some connections and pulled you to the side and said, hey, you come with me. We're going to New York. I'm going to put you on Broadway. We're going to do it.
If it was a musical, it would be Aldonza in The Man of La Mancha.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
I know.
If it was an opera, it would probably be
La Boheme.
What?
La Boheme.
La Boheme, Musetta, only because I want to stand on a table and sing Quando me vo.
That is awfully interesting and very surprising. I was not expecting it. I would. All right. Do you have any actual tapes or YouTube videos or something we can? Because I don't want you to sing on the show, but if you got something I can check out, I would absolutely love to hear.
Coming from a man wearing a King Tut outfit right now.
Amen.
It's not a request.
I don't know.
The Pharaoh has ordered you to submit some entertainment.
Because my favorite show of all time is Phantom of the Opera. I just think that's one hell of a show. So that's just me.
Awesome show, yeah.
All right, Tori, you ready?
Go for it.
At the end of your life, what would you regret not having enough time to do?
Probably spending time with family because I've been so busy with work a lot. Usually there's a lot of like family events and I can't go because I'm so glued to my computer screen working so hard. So
okay, cool. That's expected for tonight. That's all I have.
What about yours, Nuthead?
yeah. Okay.
I'll choose a question for myself. Actually, I'll go with.
You don't get to pick. That's not right.
Ask me a question then. Go ahead. I'm going off, and I really like this book. I'm going off. Choose your own journey.
Okay, I got one for you.
All right, go to page 7. Hold on. Go to page 7, and go down to the 4th question.
Wow, Lee knows his stuff.
There's only 2 questions.
All right, give me the second one.
Write about things that are making your life feel chaotic and how it got this way.
Oh Lord.
I can answer that. In the last week, I thought I was going to choke on a chicken salad and die right there in the clubhouse until I 911. So that's the way I'm going to go. Great. I have, in the last week and a half, I have had an echocardiogram. I have I've got to do a stress test soon, and I've got to have an endoscopy done. And all of that is coming off family history. So, and I've had pain in both upper arms, which could be a nerve. It is now at 53, the check engine lights are coming on. And that is what's starting to make the anxiety level go up, that because of family history, now that all these check engine lights are coming on, now I'm starting to panic. And now I haven't received the results of my echocardiogram. And it was interesting because has anybody ever had an echocardiogram? Let me ask that question first of all.
No.
Okay, Lee has had one. So an echocardiogram is kind of like having a sonogram for the baby, but it's of your heart. So I'm looking at the monitor, and I'm having no idea what the hell I'm looking at. And I'm trying to make light of what's happening to me because I don't want to know this one. But it sounded like a record back in the 80s of a DJ when he's doing the whole record trying to, the beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, I have no idea what the hell I'm hoping my heart is fine. I have no idea. But I'm trying to make light of it because I'm just panicking that there's something wrong. And I love my cardiologist. He's a great dude. But I'm just, do I have a problem or do I not have a problem? And that is what's driving me nuts. Is it yes or no?
Right.
Yeah.
And the sonogram, here's the thing. And the sonogram person ain't going to tell you nothing.
She's not allowed to.
They can look at it. They can look at it and say, oh my God, he's got a clog. But they ain't going to say it to you. They're going to wait for let the radiologist and let the doctor tell you. Okay. They won't say a word, but believe me, they know.
And before we before we actually sign out, two things. One, programming note. I'm not going to be on Monday because you all know already what's going on. And also, I just want to make a quick plug. It doesn't matter who you're supporting. Get out and vote on Tuesday because
Amen, brother.
every vote counts.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's fine. And Tora, we love having you on trivia, but unless Amy pulls something out of the hat, this thing is over on Monday. Now, if Amy thinks this shit's all up in the air again, and I've got all 3 people at 2 wins, and somebody's going to win the following week. So we will see what happens. So
Walter could pull it off. He could win.
Who got 2?
Walter's got 2.
I got 2.
He's got 2. Amy's got 1.
Okay.
Because 2 games didn't count.
I'd say, hey, you know what? We ought to do like Michael Jordan did, Walter. Let Amy win so that we have to go to the finals.
No.
That's what Michael Jordan used to do.
After that, there's the last game, and that's it. So
I know
we're on
that-
game 9 right now.
I love baby.
You know that's what Michael Jordan used to do.
Yeah.
I love
They always
baby.
went to 7 games. My ass, 7 games.
We're gonna
Chicago kick everybody's butt in straight games. But no, Jordan let us go to 7 games.
Well, if Walter
Did
didn't give an answer.
you hear
So.
Did you hear Michael Jordan got like a race car team now?
NASCAR team, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
23-11.
Anyways, guys, I will see you
All right.
guys next Friday. Have a great couple days.
All right, buddy.
Cool.
See you, man.
Peace out, bro.
See ya.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
All right.
We're out of here. I'm gonna go watch
All right,
season 2 now.
witchy woman.
Mandalorian. What?
I'm just telling witchy woman, love her. Love
Yep,
you
love
too,
you guys.
Walter.
Bye, guys.
DK.
All right, guys. See you guys
go
on
in.
Monday.
Weekend. Have an
Happy
awesome
Halloween.
weekend.
See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Let's
Bye.
get a little. We go bye-bye too.